I wouldn't have been no slave owner, bro. I would have been a nice ass slave owner. Somebody should make a movie like that, like reverse.
Nah, you can't make a movie like that. But think about it though. If we was the masters, like we would, like their name wouldn't be Chad, like we'd be naming them like Rashad and shit.
Yeah, black.
Like imagine the white cooker chained up in that bitch. It's Alan. That bitch.
I said the Quan.
Alan. It's quiet 2 times. Oh man.
What it is, what it ain't. It's your boy Low Key V.
And it's your main man K3.
And this is
Paid N Bazed.
Where we get money and wash our
hootenannies.
Hootenannies?
Yeah, I think that actually mean like a party or something. I don't know, but
yeah, that's a party.
I'm running out of ass synonyms.
Hold down.
Hold down. Yeah.
So yeah. You know what I'm saying? We back.
No, yeah. I just called our shit a party.
It's a party. This is a party.
I'm talking about using. Now I feel kind of weird about using hootenanny for
a ass party.
Because hootenanny mean party. It's a party back there.
Yeah,
don't be tardy for the party.
That's kind of crazy.
Yeah, that is kind of crazy.
Don't be tardy for the party.
Yeah. That nigga, every time I look at you, I'm over this bitch.
Say, big brother. Nah, yeah.
I will say this though, big brother. In order to grow, you must go.
I'm on my Kevin Gates this week because I know I offended a lot of the community with my towel head comment.
Nigga has converted. Nigga Brittany Renner up here.
So, I just wanted to show y'all I'm in solidarity. I'm still a Christian, but I understand now. Y'all are not towel heads. Man, fuck y'all towel heads.
Nah, I don't say that.
Nah, I'm playing.
Yeah, nigga gonna come in a bit. Allahu Akbar. Blow this bitch to smithereens. Nigga.
That's why when you was saying what we was talking about this morning, like when people see us out and be looking at us and shit, we was like, and somebody asked you like, do you get nervous? Do you feel weird? I only feel weird if I see like an Indian.
Yeah, you can't go to.
We be talking about
this nigga can't go to no hookah lounge in the city.
Nah,
he can't go to no snappers, no Jack's Fish and Shrimp.
I was saying they can't go to no Toonies.
I just be wearing a disguise, like the little rascals.
Nigga be having Nash on his neck with a trench coat.
Nah, for real.
Now you got to bring back Nash for another episode.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna post on the story tonight. This video. This nigga like. Nash, like, I thought he was blind for 1 minute because, like, he don't watch shit. Like, you could put him on FaceTime. He not going to look at the camera.
Yeah, a lot of animals
He don't watch shit. He don't watch other animals. But my girl was watching the podcast one day, the episode with him. This nigga ran up to the TV and was barking.
Yeah.
Like, oh, shit, that's me.
Yeah.
And she got a video of it. I'm going to post it on the story. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, definitely.
Because he is not on, like, even when we put the TV on for him when we leave, I'd be like, for what?
Yeah, just to hear voices. Yeah, nigga, narcissist.
Yeah.
He ran out when he seen himself.
Yeah, no, that was crazy.
Yeah, no, a lot of animals like don't watch whatchamacallit. I don't think they like screens or something. It might be like, this shit might be the devil, bro.
Yeah.
Because animals don't like screens.
Some do, but a lot don't.
I think when they're younger, they do like, my cat Shahid, shout out to Shahid, and that's offensive because Shahid Muslim. But,
for real?
Yeah, he Muslim. But,
my bad, Shahid.
Yeah, respect it.
Fuck you, Shahid.
Nigga only eat chicken favorite treats. But, yeah. Like when he was a kitten, he would watch TV. Like he would be like scraping at this shit or whatever, just sit there and watch it. But as an adult, he don't be paying attention to that shit.
I fuck with Shahid. See, Shahid know how to stay in his place.
Yeah.
Now that girl cat, that motherfucker, she tried to. Nah, I'm telling you, she was guarding the door one time. I'm like, hey, Miss Janae, can you come outside? Yeah,
nigga think she guarding the door. Really, she trying to run out that bitch, or she been out all day trying to run back in.
Yeah, man, but it's been an eventful week. You know what I'm saying? We both been up to some things. Well, what we've been up to. I'll start first. I'm proud of myself. I finally put out a song, my music.
Oh yeah,
cause you know, like,
yeah.
Nah, that's a big accomplishment for me because Not because my shit be trash, you know, my shit be fire. But believe it or not, like that's where I actually get nervous. Like
putting
music.
it out.
No, yeah, putting it out. Like, cause you know, I got so much music that I've made over the years.
I don't know shit.
I got so much music that I've made over the years that only my homeboys got. Like, I never put it out, and they'll tell me like, put it out. Now, like, prolong it. Like, the time ain't right. And then it's like, after a while, it's like, okay, this shit old now. It's dated now. It's dated, you know what I'm saying? But
niggas making TikTok music. Right foot.
Nah, some of it's gonna be on my what's the name?
On your TikTok?
No, on my I'm gonna put out a mixtape.
Oh, okay.
But I'm gonna start with a mixtape.
EP?
Little EP, yeah. They call them EPs now. We used to call them mixtapes. But yeah, my girl, she kind of like encouraged me, like, being a bitch for her, like, put it out. I'm like, because I was supposed to put it out for like 2 weeks straight. You know that. And I kept saying like, no, I'm gonna push it back. You know what the fuck going on? You know, maybe upload this video.
Nah, so her telling you, her not liking it, but she don't want to tell you, so she telling you to upload it is crazy.
No, she loved it. That's why she.
Nah, she really love you for real.
Yeah, like that's why she like what? Like she's never like we don't post each other. She even posted it on her story. I'm like, oh, okay.
They're real. Yeah, they're real now. They're real now.
But I just get nervous, bro. Like, I don't think people understand because they be like, well, how you do the podcast stuff? And I'm like,
it's not the same.
It's not the same. Like, putting your art out into the world, this is art too. But this is just talking shit. Like, I mean, no, this is something special too.
Yeah, we get like vulnerable and shit, but it's like, we joking and shit, whatever. But it's like, music is like, and then we know that the podcast is not trash. Like, you know what I'm saying? Right. So it's like, it's cool. But like, when it comes to music, like,
you never know.
Yeah, and it's like not cool. It's not cool to like make music until you blow.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
It's like you're another up and coming.
Yeah, unless you got emotion, it's just like, oh, you rap. Like your girl being supportive of you rapping, like most women not on that shit.
Yeah.
Like, hey, but don't start rapping or grow your hair out.
I think it's because it's one thing when that's all you got going. But because I got other things going, it's like, oh, it's okay. Like he do music too. Like that's a little side.
Right now you look like you be in that bit. Our monopolies, and our Batopsy, the Bopplebees, and the Applebees with the Snapple trees.
I'm trying to get signed to Dreamville. Yeah, but that shit, like, when I wasn't doing podcasts and shit, that shit was too nerve-wracking. Like, I couldn't do it. Yeah. But, like, I would put out stuff. I would put out freestyles on Facebook, and them bitches would go up, too. Yeah. People were like, you need to do music. But thank you for everybody who gave me a lot of good feedback and shared and reposted and liked and commented, man. I appreciate y'all. I'm still gonna be dropping stuff. Again, like, my main thing ain't like a rapper, but when I blow, then I become a full-time rapper. But
nigga pulled up listening to his shit today.
You heard me?
Yeah, we heard you.
I was making videos.
I think green as fuck.
I could have came in here with a speaker now and made y'all sit here and listen to the shit. Like somebody we know.
Please don't do that.
That's what we have a guest on to do.
Bro.
I'm be like, hey, you need to do a new thing too.
Like put this in the background of your next review.
Matter of fact, just do a little TikTok
dance. Make a little dance one. Nah, bro, that shit. I was just finna say that though. Like you, like trying to like make a dance to go with your shit. You like doing dances.
I'm gonna make Zai do it.
Nigga, that bit. You find it.
Nah, my shit'll go viral doing the dance just because I'm getting clown. Like,
no, you need to dance like Steve the Stoner on your shit. You need to be that bit.
Uptown, down.
Oh, that nigga is hilarious. Yeah,
you see the shit of him like in Target?
Nah, I've been seeing him since before that Uptown Downtown shit. Cause remember he had that one video.
You forgot who the fuck I was. That nigga was doing the pop lock and drop it.
One too, no.
Nah.
I'm gonna get in that bit. Nigga try too hard. You think that'll go viral?
Nah,
I gotta get some more.
Yeah, you gotta do some
hit
more.
that little Kim.
No, like since you big, like you gotta be like, you gotta do a lot. Like a lot of movement and shit. Yeah, so they could be like, oh, that nigga moving.
Yeah, I need to get like a big bitch too.
Why?
In the video to make it funny. Like two big people. She gotta have small legs though, like me.
Yeah.
I had to go like this because I didn't know you was gonna take it.
I know the perfect person.
Tell me off camera.
Nah, let's take you off camera.
We always gotta make him do a lot of work.
Yeah.
Like if I could find that BBQ girl.
Oh yeah.
Should be perfect.
No. The perfect person, really though. I don't bleed my mouth anyway. But
please bleed that out. Don't just put a thing over his mouth.
I always do that.
yeah, you always do that.
You're not finna fuck up that opportunity. But yeah, no, I'm proud of myself, man. So more music on the way. Make sure y'all go like, comment, subscribe. It's on my personal YouTube, Low-Key VPNB. It's on the pod page and the shorts. I'm sorry, I'm trying to get adjusted with talking with these again.
I have to say, you ain't worn them in a long time.
A long time. I was trying to get out of my YN phase, but I need to put them back in. But yeah, I don't know how niggas can eat with goals and wear goals 24/7. But yeah, man, go run that up. Go check it out. It's on Apple Music. V Commandment is streaming everywhere. But other than that, what you been up to?
I've been chilling, bro. Working, you know, all that major player shit looking ass. But nah, I really just been cooling, bro.
Yes, sir. It's clean today.
You know, a little one too, bro. TJ Maxx. You know.
Love me a good TJ Maxx, Marshalls, Ross.
Yeah, my whole fit was $40.
I really want to I'm gonna put you niggas on. So you got damn, why can't Nordstrom Rack. So you got Nordstrom and you got Nordstrom Rack. Nordstrom Rack is the discount store. That's where all the designer shit go. That's like Nordstrom Rack is like an upscale Ross.
Yeah, I used to go to Nordstrom Rack a lot too.
You get True Religion, Michael Kors, all of that.
But look though, he's true.
I know.
Yeah. So and TJ Maxx got a lot of True Religion and a lot of Von Dutch. A lot of Von Dutch right now. They don't need to know.
I didn't get to go yet.
Yeah, looking at.
Don't tell them which one.
They don't know which one.
Yeah, you gotta know which one. Yeah.
You
gotta know what area. It be them nicer areas.
This worldwide.
Yeah.
Baller blocking.
Yeah. I'm sorry. We can't let y'all know until I get up in there because the bigger sizes they be having just a little bit of them. I got to get up in there. But yeah, it been like I got this True Religion wallet from Ross, I think, for the low.
Yeah.
So yeah, I love True Religion. They got good quality stuff.
Yeah. I never. This is the first True Religion I wore.
I'm glad they came back.
Yeah, I always wore like I didn't wear. I never had True Religion. I always had my own style. I ain't wear what everybody else wore. So like when it was real popular, I ain't really like it. And I ain't really like the way they jeans were fit like back then.
Well, True Religion, you know, it's kind of like in the same realm of like not, of course, status wise, but like how Birkins are meant to be like you keep them for a long time. That's how True Religion is. Like it's a vintage. Like you keep it. So like True Religion jeans, I've had them since high school. Yeah. And they're really a good pair of jeans. You know what I'm saying? Really good, really hefty. So yeah, got you a good purchase. Okay. It really fit on that ad. No, not your ass. I'm talking about my.
You want to go outside? What the fuck is you talking about?
I had to clean that up. Not your ass.
But what do you mean?
My ass. They really fit on. They fit good on your ass. That's what I'm saying. Don't even talk about not having no ass.
Hey, grab the camera, bro. We can slap box or something, bro. Like, what the fuck?
I had to clean that up. I'm like, not your ass.
No, this shit finna go viral today. Fuck. You tripping, man. This nigga tripping, man. What?
I already knew you thought I was gonna talk about you, man. I didn't even see you stand up today,
man. What?
My bad.
Yeah, come on, man.
My bad. Okay,
nigga, that bit tripping.
What else you been up to? Ah, damn.
I don't know, bro. Fuck, you just ruined my vibe. I ain't even shot, man, bro. But nah, I've been chilling, bro. I went and watched the fight yesterday. At the spot. Oh, it's early in the episode. When I went to go watch the fight.
Say, don't talk too much about it.
Shout out to a listener or a viewer. I didn't get your name when I was headed out or whatever. I went. I want to talk about that too. But I went to watch the fight or whatever, and on my way out, nigga was like, "Yeah, bro, let them know you got the best podcast in the city." Or whatever. I'm like, appreciate it, bro. Whatever. Much love.
Straight up.
I was with my best friend. She just moved back, and she was like, "Is that not scary that people be knowing you from like a podcast and shit?" I'm like, it's always pretty cool. Like, I don't forget faces.
You gotta be like, I was built for this.
So it's like when it's like people I don't know. Like I know, like when you like looking at me, or double text, like okay, you must know me from the podcast or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause, but it's cool. I appreciate that shit, bro. Shout out to you, bro. So hopefully you seeing this comment or whatever, we'll show you some love, cause I appreciate that, bro. That was real.
Shout out to you, bro.
Yeah. For sure.
I wish that wasn't wasted because I was with my best friend. Like if I was with like one of the hoes or something,
right?
That would have made it.
But sometimes they need to see too. Like I love when that happened with my old lady, bro.
Yeah.
Like I told you about that one time I was at the party, and the nigga like when I walked in, he did a double take. He was like, so I'm like, oh, that nigga know me.
You know, but can I suck it?
It's cool when they do it. It's fine when I do it.
Just don't do that shit to me, bro.
But and I knew. And I told my old lady like, yeah, she always be like, boy, nobody know you, whatever.
Nobody knows you.
When I finally hit the corner, he and that bitch, you from that podcast? I'm like, yeah. But he like, you famous? I'm like, yeah, I am.
I am famous.
You know something.
Fuck out my face, boy. That be security? nah, that's how that shit. Like, but it also be like when I don't know, because like one time I was with a woman and somebody recognized me from the podcast, and they was like talking to me. I'm like when I'm with my work and somebody be looking, what the fuck you looking at me for? You know her or something?
Yeah.
Or whatever. But he had stopped to talk to me, and then we was talking. But this bitch problematic. She had attitude about that shit. Like, you got me over here by myself talking to that nigga, taking so long. Cause I wasn't being rude, and he was like, "Oh, like,
she was hating."
Yeah, I'm like, you hating?
I'm like, bitch, you know who presents you in?
Yeah, like, you see this nigga fat the fuck out. See, I gotta
take the picture, homie.
Yeah. You acting like Travis Hunter, old lady, bro. Mm-hmm. No, she wasn't hating. I was playing, but she was more so like, that nigga acting like a fan. Like, can we eat, please?
Yeah,
like,
they don't like that.
It's like I'm fucking hungry. Like, yeah, nah. Hey man, it's the
know.
perks of being with a real nigga.
Right.
Looking at him.
Yeah, sometimes it be.
Have you caught some shit off the pod yet?
What you mean?
Like, caught some some residuals off the pod. Like, got some coochie off the pod.
No. I'm in a relationship. What are you talking about?
You ain't been in a relationship the whole time you've been doing the pod. Or like you ain't somebody like wanting to talk to you like from the pod, or you had called.
Oh yeah, well, remember in the I got scarred with that in the beginning. Remember that girl who like tried to set me up?
Oh, she came from the pod.
Mm-hmm. Like she was being a fan of the pod first, and then remember she followed the pod page. I had to block off the pod page and all.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, that was like a scary experience. But I mean, I don't want to talk about this.
Yeah.
Because I was watching the last episode with my girl and like the who we paying for coochie shit. Like she was folding clothes as soon as it was my turn.
Yeah, no. that last pod was good as fuck, but that's not a pod that you watch with like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got anybody out there, let them know don't watch the episode because we was wilding on that shit.
Yeah,
it was one part where I was like, "It's some local shit I paid for." I was like, "All right."
I'm like, "What's he doing?" I was watching it back because I hadn't gotten to that part yet. I was like, "Oh damn, I should have skipped over this."
You gotta be. It was just dead
quiet.
Yeah, you gotta be more mindful, bro. Yeah, because I be thinking about it. Because I be thinking like I had to tell somebody one time. She's like, "Oh, you were saying this," and I'm like, "Bro, stop trying to get to know me from the pod, bro. It's not like I'm like, bro, I literally." She's like, "Oh, because I'm like." I was joking about that. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, I literally fuck with you about cheating every fucking episode. And he got an old lady, bro. Like, that's how we play.
And where I fucked up at was usually I'd be like, because you was like, your old lady won't find out. You ain't say if you wasn't in a relationship. So I should have corrected you. Like,
no. Because when I said that, when I was like, damn, that's not how I meant that.
Right after you said I'm in a bit, well, I didn't even be
in that case.
I didn't even be like, oh no, it wouldn't be like that if I was single. I'm like,
yeah, but no, I didn't mean it. I said that though so you would answer the question, but I ain't mean like, you know what I'm saying, like, you know how, like, I ain't trying to give up away what we be doing. Looking at.
I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, like,
I was watching this shit back like, damn.
I was watching that. I was like, damn, this shit sounds horrible.
Yeah. Nah. No, that shit was so funny. We was watching too, that part. So she was on her phone. You was like, nah, because like my brother, he was like one of them niggas. We was, like he had a big booty. She was like, she was like, I wasn't expecting that. I was like, yeah, see, I done got to keep on this gay train.
Yeah, that's it. Nigga trying to go up.
But yeah, nah, yeah, got to be more careful. I was like, damn, but she didn't say nothing about it. It was one other thing we had talked about where I was
shit.
we was wilding this episode. But yeah, man, let's get into it. I'm jumping straight out the gate with it. So, if you boys had to choose how you wanted to go out, y'all trying to like, would you want to get sniped in your head like JFK or sniped in the neck like old boy like Charlie?
Head. No.
I'll take the neck.
Well, he didn't die instantly from that though.
That's what I'm saying. That shit hurt.
Yeah.
That shit had to be like bleeding out your neck, bleeding out.
Yeah, like you know you dying. But the head, the only reason why like I question the head though is because like, you know, your funeral and shit. Like I don't want to have no closed casket funeral and shit.
I think it was the back of his head though. Well, it probably came out the front.
I don't know. They fuck, but nah, his shit like separated.
I'm not gonna lie. Like I've seen both, and like I feel like that Charlie shit was worse. Like that was like some movie shit.
Yeah, that shit was lit.
It looked like it hit like it looked like it hit like a major artery. Like
it did.
Yeah, it did.
It hit his jugular.
Like that shit was like.
That's why it was gushing out like that. I think if it didn't hit right there, more like probability to survive. But even still, like if you get shot in the neck, you're not dying instantly unless that bitch is.
Even bro hands was like it was crazy.
That was insane.
I can't.
No, you can't do that, bro. You can't do that, bro.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm surprised at like how many people is getting fired and shit for like making posts. Like
you can't talk about no white man in that type of way, no matter how despicable he was as a human.
Yeah, no, that shit is crazy.
It's one of those things you just gotta be careful. Even though he was a piece of shit, but it's like, you know, it ain't worth losing your job over. Losing your job over a piece of shit. I don't know if y'all seen the lady, the manager at Office Depot. She lost her job.
I didn't see what she said though. What did she say?
So basically, y'all know you're not supposed to print up political propaganda.
Oh, she did it at work.
Yeah, somebody wanted to print up like a bunch of like Charlie Kirk pictures. Is like, I guess they was having like a memorial for him. And she was like, no, I ain't printing that shit up. It's political propaganda, which it is.
Yeah.
At the end of the day.
But she got fired for that?
Yeah, he did. He went on some Karen shit. He recorded it, added Office Depot. They were like, yeah, we getting her up out of here.
Oh, she getting a lawsuit. The reason why all these companies are like going behind this though is because the power and his like demographic or whatever, they don't want to lose that base. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like all this shit, like I guess this is your segue into this topic.
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, like I don't know, like the whole like discourse surrounding Charlie Kirk or whatever, everything, it just remind you that in our political system, everything is just like so disingenuous, bro. Like that shit is annoying.
Well, number one, I think the most annoying thing is like black people and niggas online that been like cooning and like, I don't care what you say, a difference of opinion should not result in. Number one, it's not a difference of opinion.
Yeah,
he wasn't for us. That nigga wouldn't spit on you if he seen you on fire.
Yeah.
And literally, for anybody who I believe, listen, let me say this first. We said this the other episode with Donald Trump. Not a fan of Donald Trump, but I don't wish death on anybody.
No.
And I don't glorify anybody's death. But I also don't have to have empathy for somebody who opposes against me. Like, I don't have to have empathy for that. It's the same way white people make a mockery of George Floyd. I don't have to make a mockery of it because I think that's low class. I think that's low intelligence. But I don't have to empathize with him.
Yeah, if it was fuck you when you was alive, it's still fuck you when you dead, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I said personally, like, I don't have no empathy for him. I do have like empathy for his children. I don't have empathy for his wife either. You're a grown adult and you support that nigga.
Did you see what I sent you?
Charleston White shit. We gotta have Charleston White on here, bro.
Bro,
that's the only nigga I'll pay for an interview.
Yeah, listen, I fuck with Charleston White because Charleston White, like what y'all trying to say what Charlie Kirk was, That's really what Charleston White is. Charleston White is somebody who speaks the truth, but speaks his mind at the same time. Charlie Kirk spreaded hate, misinformation, things like that. Charleston White pisses a lot of black people off because he say the things that y'all don't want to hear about yourself. You know what I'm saying? But he also gonna keep it a bean at the same time. Yeah. He just do it in such a raw way. The way they try to make it seem like as if this man did the same thing, it's like, no. He would demonize people, like, for instance, saying, like, he doesn't... Okay, I will say, the one I was like... Because some of the shit he said, like, what he said about the Second Amendment, I agree with. Like, I agree with the Second Amendment, but I don't agree with people having to lose their lives for us to be able to have guns. And the irony of it, that he lost his life due to gun violence the same way.
Well, I do feel like, of course... the shit that he said makes sense. Like, in order for us to have protection with guns, people have to die. You know what I'm saying? Like, not have to die, but people are gonna die from guns. Like, that's just clear sense or whatever.
Right.
But when it comes to like, but that was in response. That was his thought process in response to school shootings.
Right.
And it's like a level to it. Do I feel like people need to own like ARs and high power rifles like that? No, you know what I'm saying? And then people's excuse to be like, well, if the government ever want to take over, how are we going to defend ourselves if all we got is pistols and they got ARs? Bro, if y'all niggas not raising up against the government to do shit,
not
bro.
beating
Like,
the government.
like, we not doing, like, it's not 1976, bro. Ain't no militias out here that's like finna really like take on the fucking United States government, bro. If whole other countries can't do it, we can't do it from the inside. So it's like, it's not about that. You should be able to protect your home and protect your property. But at the end of the day, like, when it came to that cracker, he wasn't shit. Like, and it has been a lot of people like supporting him or whatever. And I wanted to talk about this because a lot of people are coming from a Christian angle, but it is some bitch ass niggas and coons who like are on social media. Like, it's one person in particular. I don't give a fuck. Never mind, I ain't gonna do that.
I got one on my Facebook.
I was finna say your name, but
I got one on my Facebook. I'm like, I'm finna delete you.
It's a dude.
Yeah, you probably don't.
Oh yeah. Well, the person I'm talking about is Trayvon Trizzy Gibbs on Facebook. Bro,
I don't know who that is.
You're a fucking idiot. But there's just a lot of cool shit. Like, oh, y'all just don't like what he said or whatever. But these be the same type of niggas who like be crying about like not getting pussy and hate women at the same time. So it's like you align with a lot of that shit. But I can never support somebody who was a racist. And like you said, when it comes down to difference of opinions, political opinions is one thing, but human rights opinions and shit like that, and to where like niggas said that black people was better off in slavery because at least we wasn't committing crime, it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a difference. So like, I don't have empathy for somebody, and I don't even know if God wants us to have love for people who spread hate. I don't think he wants us to hate them, but I don't think he would want us to love these type of people and do all this extra shit. Like, we could say condolences for his children, but no, I don't have condolences for his fucking wife when she support that shit. You married a nigga. I don't have like, fuck you, bitch.
I ain't got condolences for none of them.
Yeah, like
I'm just like, it's out of sight, out of mind to me. You know, I'm not glorifying his death, but I will also say too, I hate that this is my problem with, like, again, black people in authority, black politicians, because Barack Obama, why are you giving out a heartfelt like condolences when this is the same man who said your wife and two other black senator women weren't qualified to be in Congress or make any decisions or shouldn't have any platform to speak because they're not intelligent enough to even articulate themselves in the right manner.
Yeah, but that's what I mean by shit disingenuous, and because both sides be trying to take this whole like it's a whole, everything is like wrestling really with them. So Obama can't come out and be like, nah, fuck that dead nigga or no shit like that, because sometimes they try to play the higher than thou role.
Nothing. Sometimes, like, it's a difference when you are actually president, but you're not president anymore. I understand you still in certain rooms, but sometimes nothing being said is better than saying anything at all.
Yeah.
You don't have to say something for everything. This is the same dude who called George Floyd a scumbag when we was in mourning, when our people was in mourning. They said he was on drugs and things like that. I don't give a
yeah.
All right, I'm
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. Like, I'm not saying I don't give a fuck. Like, no, it was a harsh, like, that shit was crazy. We haven't seen it. I think that's like the first, I mean, as far as assassinations go,
The
since
nigga
like,
just got assassinated last. Remember the insurance person?
oh, okay, but no, remember we was arguing about is it considered assassination whether the person is famous or not?
Yeah, they got to be famous or have a high power, or it was done for a cause or whatever. But like, we
So I
remember
guess-
like
okay,
Young
that's-
Dolph and all them. It ended up being
Yeah.
classified as assassinations.
Okay.
But
But
I
this is, I feel like this is like the biggest one since outside of the insurance nigga because we got to see it. We haven't seen.
he
one
was more of a
since
public. He was a
JFK.
public figure.
Yeah,
No, it's been more assassinations since JFK.
not that we
But-
seen on camera.
But yeah, this one was like super graphic.
Yeah.
And, but honestly, it's sad though, because at the end of the day, and it's so funny because like they really don't care about him either. And that's the thing that's so disingenuous. Like I sent y'all that picture or whatever. They had him on a picture with it was Abraham Lincoln, JFK, Martin Luther King, and in between and then it was Charlie Kirk and then Jesus Christ. And white Jesus. And it said all murdered because of their words or whatever. And when it came to fucking, mind you, none of them were murdered because of their words.
right.
But maybe Martin Luther King or whatever. But everything was all those deaths was really political agendas. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But when it came down to Charlie Kirk, it's like that nigga didn't like Martin Luther King. He said he thought Martin Luther King wasn't a good person or whatever. Like it's like y'all really don't care about him and trying to compare him to Martin Luther King is like you see what they're doing, but that's the thing about killing somebody and silencing somebody who has a voice, whether it's stupid or anything or not. Like because he basically became a martyr for his cause. You know what I'm saying? Like
I feel like he became a martyr to his demographic. I feel
Yeah,
like
that's
to
what I mean.
us it's a joke.
that's what I'm saying.
But then it's like what doesn't make it better is like who's in office right now.
Yeah.
So it's like he's co-signing him being a martyr, but it's like because there are certain things that can happen in the world, and it's like okay, if that side wants to be delusional, just let them be delusional. But when you have the actually head of the country co-signing this shit, it's kind of like
Head of the country, all these
Yeah.
companies.
It
I don't
gets
know if y'all
mixed up.
noticed, but the bridge downtown was red, white, and blue this yesterday, and I don't know if that was for 9/11, but 9/11 was on Friday.
it was the day after.
Yeah,
Yeah.
This was yesterday, and his funeral was yesterday.
I'm honestly judging like even everything that I'm seeing, the people that I'm seeing get their condolences, especially black people, companies that's firing people for things. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, y'all take shit too far and you do have to be mindful when you work. But I didn't see a lot of this backlash and white people losing their jobs and shit when they was posting about George Floyd. I just didn't see it.
Yeah, they like I said, you're not gonna see it, bro. This is the world we live in, bro. Like if I'm trying to think like who if Dr. Umar got killed tomorrow, none of this shit is gonna happen.
Right.
And
The
we're
only
gonna be,
people that's gonna be mourning is us.
yeah, but at the same time, a nigga like Dr. Umar could never have the same traction that Charlie Kirk had.
I feel like he's the
If
closest.
Farrakhan died tomorrow, if you was in condolences to him, people gonna look at you crazy in the masses. But we know we don't look at Farrakhan that way.
Right.
But even with us, we divided about how we feel about Farrakhan because we all feel like he had something to do with Malcolm X.
I feel like the internet has made us feel like there's a bigger percentage of people who, as far as like in the black community, I feel like if you had 10 people in here, everybody, like 8 out of 10 is in agreement of who Farrakhan is, and then it's them 2 like, I want to be different, and I'm a conspiracy theorist, or I want to be far right, or I feel like those people, they try, and I feel like a lot of them do rage bait. And I feel like there's a lot of rage bait going on online.
I feel like that's a lot of what Charlie Kirk was doing. But okay, so like, who do you feel like though? Okay, what are our thoughts on Farrakhan?
I mean, I know that the government has deemed him as like, they almost deem him as like a terrorist on the homeland. You know, they blocked him off Instagram. Like, he can't even post on Instagram.
Yeah, he can't have social media and shit, which is nuts because First Amendment.
But I mean, I've actually been to a Farrakhan thing.
I see. Shit.
No, my dad took me when I was a kid in Atlanta. They were selling bean pies outside and shit.
Yeah. I want a beef patty. I think I'm gonna start getting a beef patty on the way home.
I don't think I was old enough to understand like who he was or the concept. I was in like 5th grade. I don't feel like my dad really explained it. I just knew like he was like, "We're going to see Minister Farrakhan." And I'm just like, "Who?" Like,
whoop de doo.
Yeah, what they do?
What they do?
I'm like, nigga, it's a school night. Like, that shit was packed up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I went to see Dr. Umar before too.
Yeah.
Nah, that was a waste of money. Because like Dr. Umar pissed me off because like what it was about. This was after Trump got elected, and it was supposed to be about the whole concept of it was learning how to maneuver in Trump's new world. They ain't talk about Trump once.
Yeah. He's like, I know y'all here to hear about Trump. I know y'all here
he never
to hear about Trump. But we need to get some rumps in the Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey School of Boys.
Nigga was just
so we
talking
go send a basket around for donations.
He was more like telling black people like what they need to do. Damn, nigga.
Yeah, why your leg all the way over here, bro?
You know my motherfucking big. I'm dealing with a fungus.
Now I gotta burn my boots.
First he made like niggas get up and give their seats to women because there wasn't enough seats. Then like I don't know, I knew it was just like why you got on the dashiki with Air Force Ones? Like I was just like I don't know.
That shit.
That's when I started coming to my revelation. Like, what am I doing?
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Like in like 2013, 2012, when Dr. Umar hit them YouTube streets.
Yeah,
he had the shit in the frenzy.
And I watched all them Hidden Colors and shit.
Yeah.
But see, I was in barbering school, so I like was in there with like one of my dogs. He really.
Yeah.
He I don't even know where he at to this day. Cause like he had bought like a farm. He had lamb, chickens and shit. He was growing his own weed.
He off the grid.
He off the grid. So I lost contact with him when I lost his number because he's not a social media nigga.
Yeah.
But
that's the nigga who really shot Charlie Kirk.
He was military. But yeah, like
Patsy.
He was one of them. So like he had me, but he the one that like he smoked a lot of weed and shit too. He real smart, but he like in the vibrations and the energy. And I remember one time he was tweaking. The instructor was like, "Do we need to send you home?" Because he was in there. Miss Shelman, they lied to me. They lied to me. This is crazy. She was like, "Is he okay?"
Lied about what?
I don't know. Whatever he had done figured out that day, y'all.
Nigga gonna crack.
Yeah. They lied to me.
No, he's a really smart dude. That's my
They
dog,
said this was moon rock. It was just rock.
No, he was talking about like some energy shit or some government shit. So we used to vibe on the black shit, but when he started getting into like that energy shit and showing how your hairs will stand up if he do this, and I was like,
he one of them niggas. You think he ain't on the internet? That nigga, you ain't seen him because that nigga at home moving aluminum foil with the freaking wig.
Nah, that's my dog though, man. Like I really want to follow my boy because like he really used to look out for me for real.
Yeah, Hidden Colors is some bullshit, bro.
Yeah,
like that shit.
Everything is results to being black.
Like that shit is like y'all seen Ancient Aliens. Remember that show that used to be on History Channel?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's like history. Ancient Aliens for black people.
They'd be like, and Mona Lisa, they bleached the painting. She was black. That's a black nose.
Yeah,
like everybody is black.
Leonardo da Vinci. you know the lady I'm talking about?
Yeah, the black lady.
You could tell that Taraji P. Henson had watched Hidden Colors because she be saying some bullshit. You know we run when we laugh because we wasn't allowed to laugh on the plantation.
It's so the way she said it though. She and that bitch. You want to know why we run when we laugh? Because we wasn't allowed to laugh on the plantation. Drop the bomb. Everybody's looking
she did the John Morant after.
That shit was crickets.
Shut the fuck up. Go in the house.
I'm like, I ain't never heard that one. Like they said on Hidden Colors, the word motherfucker came from slaves making their sons fuck their moms.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know. Sounds believable.
Like, oh damn, for real.
Yeah,
bro. So I told y'all I went to high school. I had finished my last. I did 2 years here.
Hated white people for a good 2 years.
Yeah, I did 2 years here, 2 years in Alabama. In Alabama, the school the curriculum a little different, bro. You really could do whatever, bro. Like, but our teacher my history teacher had us watching Hidden Colors in that bitch. I seen all 3 of them bitches in school.
That's crazy.
Yeah, shout out to Mr. Williams. Like, that was my favorite teacher.
You never seen no Hidden Colors in?
Nah, I never seen.
Oh yeah, them bitches. You
Bro,
can't. I don't
I
think
seen
you
like
can find them
I seen
online.
like clips from it.
All right, so boom. I got a content idea. I think that we should all like live stream, like watch Hidden Colors, bro, together.
Shit, I'm down.
I feel like we should do that.
That should be hilarious.
Yeah, I feel like we should do that, like a breakdown. I feel like we got to do
We
that.
need
bro.
like one super pro black nigga who gonna argue
who
with us.
believe with that,
Yeah.
believe that shit. Damn, who do we know?
Let me put that in notes. So it just got. I got like. Is it online?
I think it's online. It's on
Probably,
YouTube.
I watched them on bootleg.
Nah, but they was on YouTube.
Oh, okay. But yeah, nah. That's where we learned who Dr. Umar was, because he started off on those Hidden Colors.
Nah, I seen him before then in just regular videos. But
Oh,
him
wow,
being
on
on there to me,
YouTube?
like kind of like on YouTube.
When he really blew up was with that beef with Tariq Nasheed.
Tariq Nasheed is a clown.
Yeah, Tariq Nasheed, I don't know who worse.
Yeah, 1, 2, and 3. I seen all them bitches in whatchamacallit. It's on Prime. Hey, Apple TV.
Yeah, that shit.
Now we gotta do a Hidden Colors like whatchamacallit, bro.
They go all the way back to the Egyptians, everything.
Yeah.
Now they was right about the Moorish shit, like the Moors taught the Europeans to wash
No,
their ass.
but that's the thing though. Like they sprinkle in like a lot of real shit. You got to be able to decipher what's going on. Though,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like they sprinkle in a lot of shit, and they got to be credible, like people too. Like Tariq Nasheed, I don't listen to nothing.
They
he
talk
say.
about how the first president was really a black man.
His name was George Washington Jones. He was a slave from the streets of D.C.
And I'd be like, well, how would he have been president? You mean to tell me a country that hated niggas and enslaved us decided, well, let's make a nigga the first president?
Okay, so like, do y'all know like some black people that they say like in hindsight was really black? Like, do y'all know some of them? Like, y'all ever heard like they say J. Edgar Hoover was black?
Yeah, he
I've
do
heard
look kind
that.
of black.
Yeah, and Babe Ruth. They
Yeah,
say
they said
Babe
Babe
Ruth
Ruth
was
was
It
passing.
was somebody else too.
They say Abraham Lincoln was black.
Yeah, they be saying
I've heard
shit.
that. And they say, actually, he talked about that on Mona podcast.
Who?
Dr. Umar.
What?
Abe Lincoln being black.
They're like, yeah, what man do you know grows a beard like that? What white man?
Yeah. They say he got that black look.
What black man? What white man do you know named Abraham who will go by Abe?
Niggas just say that because he freed the slaves, but he ain't freed the slaves because he fucked with y'all.
That nigga said if I can keep this nation together without freeing the slaves, I wouldn't fucking do it.
Yeah. But I think Abe used to fuck black like slaves though. Cause
They
he
all
had
did.
black kids.
No, that was Thomas Jefferson.
Oh, okay.
But they all did though.
Yeah.
But Abraham Lincoln, he was like the only the real thing about Abraham Lincoln. The reason why he wanted to go in a different direction because it was better for the economy.
Yeah, it was
Like,
always about the economy.
he was trying to industrialize.
That's why when people be like, oh no, Abe. No, he wasn't.
Yeah, he like, bro, y'all niggas trying to get slave. Y'all like y'all slave labor, but nigga, we trying to build up these machines so we can produce more shit, bro.
Right.
Like, let's get these steel mills going.
And it was the South that was like, you're not taking our slaves. You seen that?
Not with my niggas, you ain't.
You seen that movie with Keke Palmer? Where
No.
and like it was like the 70s, and she was still on a slave plantation. This is a true story
In the 70s?
because they didn't know that they had been freed like however many years ago, and they was way in the Carolinas in the woods. And the
What
slave.
the fuck?
Y'all never seen this movie?
No.
You made this up.
It came out a few years ago.
Nah.
Bro, let me look.
Them niggas deserve to still be slaves.
Kiki. And she escaped. And when she escaped, like, she ran all the way and she got to a highway and she seen a car and she passed out. She's like, what the fuck is that?
Nigga was watching the M. Night Shyamalan movie.
It's called.
And they
Is it called Alice?
Yeah, Alice. Watch it.
What the fuck?
Yeah, and she go back to free everybody else. It's a true story.
Okay, so boom. Let me ask y'all something. We might got to take this out, Em. This is a crazy question.
Hold on, bro. This bitch got like a black exploitation. She got an afro and shit in the gun.
She holding a gun?
Because she turned, she leaves the plantation and she turns into like black power.
Man, this a true story.
That's what they say. They say it's based off a true story about some people that was stuck on a plantation that never knew they got free.
So she left off the plantation. She turned to Jackie Brown.
Yeah,
pretty
bro.
much.
And, like, now she got door knocking earrings and shit.
The movie wasn't good. I'm not gonna lie. The movie wasn't good. But
I do remember that movie coming out though.
maybe I'm wrong. See if it's a true story. Is it based off a true story? Because I thought it was.
Okay.
I could be wrong.
Yeah, I do remember this shit.
It
She is running off. Bro, this not real, bro.
I watched it. But you just made that
The
up.
overview says Alice yearns for freedom as an enslaved woman under iron rule by the brutal owner of a rural Georgia plantation. After a violent clash, she flees through the neighboring woods and stumbles onto the unfamiliar site of a highway, soon discovering the year is actually 1973. Rescued on the roadside by a delusional political activist, Alice quickly comprehends the lies that have kept her in bondage.
Is the shit a true story?
Yeah, I don't see nothing about it being a true story, but
Is you serious? It's the slaves is free?
It says, yes, the 2002 movie Alice is inspired by true events, particularly the story of May Louise Walls Miller, who was held in servitude on a Georgia plantation after the Civil War and didn't learn she was free until 1963. The film uses this historical reality of Black Americans still being enslaved long after the Emancipation Proclamation.
Wait, what was her name?
Her name was May Louise Walls Miller.
that's a slave ass name.
But
After the Civil War, she was born in 1943.
yeah, so she, if they still running it like a plantation, you born on a plantation.
Okay, yeah, we gotta look into this. This is crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Should we take a break?
How would somebody not know? Like, how do you not know?
Because they kept
still
them in
a slave?
isolation. And when you watch the movie, they was still moving like it was like the 1800s. Like everything, it was a whole plantation, everything. Like, so it's just like, imagine being born, like how people just born into shit. And it's just like a false sense of reality.
Now that you bring it up, it sounds like it could be a good movie, but it's Keke Palmer. She's not the best actress.
I know it's not good if she in
it's
it.
not. Yeah, if it's she in it, then it's not.
What
good.
made it not good is like the ending. It was just like, and it's Keke Palmer and Denzel Washington's son.
Oh yeah,
They like the main character.
he decent. He a decent actor. He ain't the best.
Yeah, but I think she did good. You just gonna watch it and we'll talk about it on the next.
I'm not watching that shit. I'll look up.
Watch it. Watch it.
I'll look up.
It's not a long movie.
But I'm looking this up though. But
That's crazy.
yeah.
Now, niggas not gonna watch that movie, but she got to have like a good documentary about her life somewhere.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm looking up her story now. Like,
Yeah.
and
I want to watch the documentary on it, definitely.
yeah, but I'm seeing that like they were actually,
That's crazy.
like they lost their land to a white family. Like had him sign a contract that he couldn't read, and then they lost their land and was in debt to them and shit like that. And like their family was like stuck on that. Yeah, that's crazy. And like she was like, it was like, damn. Now I don't want to ask my question that I was going to ask. That was kind of crazy. Well, I'll ask it, but you definitely probably want to take it out.
What?
But it's like, if let's say the roles were reversed, and okay, we can have slaves. Would you?
Well, I thought the wild part was like if the roles was reversed and we could have had white people as slaves, like would you would have did it? But then like you took it way left.
No, I'm saying like because it's like
What's up with you? I was like, that was crazy.
no, I'm just saying like if it's like
Okay, I tell people all the time, like if I could come back as any like race, I'm always coming back black 10 times over. But if the roles could have been reversed and like, okay, how can I put this? I be telling people I don't always like have malice for white people not sympathizing with us about racism and slavery, because it's like if the roles was reversed, would we give a fuck? No.
Exactly.
Oh,
nah.
if we was the ones in charge and they will be like, "Get the fuck over it." We would.
We can leave this part in. I would care though. Like, I mean, I would care. Like, I'd be like, damn, like it's fucked up. Yeah, like y'all separating them. I would be against slavery. I really would, bro. Because you got to think like it's deeper than just making niggas work.
I ain't seen you post shit about Palestine. I ain't seen you post shit about them migrant workers.
It don't matter.
You don't be advocating for motherfuckers.
But I feel bad for it. But it's like me posting on my Instagram.
It's not gonna consume your life.
No, but it's like that shit is not happening in front of us. You know what I'm saying? Like
right.
Literally, bro. Like we would drive to the store and like we're gonna go to the gas station and it's gonna be a nigga out that bitch selling white people and separating a baby from their mama.
No, I'm talking about now. Like if we switch roles,
but if we right here, right now,
today,
yeah.
You wouldn't have sympathy for people talking about reparations and shit. You'd be like, get the fuck over it. Wait,
what do you mean? Like, so if they were slaves back then,
let's say we like was saying we still black, they white, but the roles were reversed.
And the time period was still like we are here now.
We're here now, and they're crying about their ancestors being slaves, racism. We have all the resources. We kind of exactly.
Oh, I get what you're saying. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
But I would still have understanding for the shit. Like it's like because at the end of the day, if you really, unless you just want to be obnoxious, because I feel like the reason why a lot of white people feel like that is because they don't want to feel bad about themselves. But it's like if you take yourself out of it and then you really look at shit and it's like, okay, we gave every other group of people here, we gave them this. After we did them wrong, they got reparations. We put in policies for them. We didn't hold them down. It's like the shit that was done to us is egregious, and you have just acknowledging that. I don't feel like there's nothing wrong with that. And for reparations, I wouldn't mind that because white people act like reparations come out their pocket.
But I don't think it would consume our lives, and I feel like we live in a selfish world, and people like try to be performative. Yeah. So it's like, oh, I care, but behind closed doors, you be like. Yeah. Fuck them crackers. Okay. First of all, I just want to say I would have been the sorriest slave.
Yeah, no, they would catch you. You'd have had no hands and no feet.
I don't give a fuck. If that mean I could sit on my ass, that's fine.
But you light skinned though, like you probably would have been in the house.
You got to be a kiss ass to be in the house. I ain't with that.
Nah, because you don't want to be in that sun. Yeah, it would have been that. But yes, sir. I make some mean bad, don't I? You need your towels folded. How would you like them?
This is crazy.
Yeah, you gonna be cooking this shit, all type of shit.
I'd have been like Samuel on Django.
Yeah, you would have been like, oh yeah, you would have been doing entertainment. You'd have been doing skits and shit. You'd have been. Oh, you'd have had like a little banjo.
Come on, Bojangles.
I don't know who they trying to be. I'm always
a harmonica
on God.
Yeah, if I could have did music, hell yeah.
You ain't even people I just did right there.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'm always me on God.
Had to watch my folks sink. They kicked them off the boat. I think that's probably like a hard part of slavery too, having to like take that boat ride over.
Yeah, I would much rather like.
You would have jumped.
No, I don't know. Probably, I don't know. But like, I would much rather have been a slave born here than a slave born in Africa. Because then you got like memories of like freedom and shit.
Yeah. Yeah, they probably, like most people say, oh, they would have had to kill me, but everybody say that.
And it's like being, like, it was no part of slavery that was like cool. Like, we got to start talking about slavery. But like, think about it though, because like sometimes you get to fuck the master wife. And then like, that's cool. Like she just wants to like, you know what I'm
until she flip on you, and now you boiled and skinned, and the whole town.
Yeah, or like you know what I'm saying? Like she's like, oh, like, you know, do this, do that, or it's like, oh, okay, what if I was just in the breeding farm? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, then I just get the fuck all day. But anyway, like it's like taking out autonomy and shit. But it's like, then when they be like, all right, now fuck him, then it's like,
oh yeah, because I heard a lot of the slave masters were gay too.
Yeah, like, and had them doing like it's just like sick sadistic shit.
Okay, so you asking crazy shit, like he say like the master say like you get like a week off the field
Do something to make me feel good.
I'm like, what I gotta do? Like, what we talking? A little heady, like,
nice and hard.
Cause I'm like, if you gotta fuck me in my ass, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. But a little touchy, I'll be like, all right, bro, come on. Let me get 2 weeks off.
You like, you got a drop neck.
That's a ball. I need a ball.
Nigga gotta start paying me to work. Hold on now. We gotta turn this into indentured slavery or something. I need my freedom papers.
I'm getting everybody free if I gotta do that. I'm about to hit shit clean off. I swear.
Nah, real shit though. Mm-hmm. Okay, we gotta get off this shit really for real shit. Mm-hmm. But it's like, would you suck a dick to end slavery? If you suck one dick and slavery never happened, would you do it?
Like, he gotta finish. Like, I'm for real. Like, dude, the nigga gotta finish.
Yeah, bro. Like, it's slavery.
It's slavery.
This remind me, like, in high school, I remember this girl had asked us, like, gun to your head, nigga about to kill you. But he said, you gotta suck his dick and he won't shoot you. Or he gonna shoot you in the face. Is you gonna do it? So all us, we in high school, we like, fuck no. Andrew was the only one like, he like, bro, like, I really like my face, bro. Like, it depends on the day. He was like, cause like,
either way, you getting shot in your face.
Look, back then, I was like, bro, you gay. Now, as an older nigga, I'm like, that was real. Cause I'm like,
that's not real, bro. Shoot me in my fucking face, bro. I'm not sucking your dick. Cause what if now you suck his dick and he still shoot you?
No, like, but that's, it's one of them
hypotheticals.
Yeah, hypothetical. Like,
no, I'm not doing that.
Guaranteed. I don't know, bro. Like, okay, like, this not being recorded, nobody ever gonna see it, and like, I'm like, bro, like, where you gotta finish at? Like,
nigga said, can I just get it started?
Yeah, I don't.
Can I get you halfway? No, that shit is foul, bro. I'm not.
Because the thing is, like,
I'd rather die. Because you gotta live every day knowing that.
So
like,
you're not into slavery then?
Well, I suck a dick to end slavery.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, I'm already living and slavery happened, and I'm cool.
Oh man, that's a gay nigga, man.
Listen,
how good of a person are you?
I'm just saying, like, and then how long you got to do it?
It don't matter, bro. I'm not doing that.
That's why I'm saying, like, do he got to finish? All right, what if it's your mom? Gun to your mama head. Nigga,
blow her shit. Blow her shit.
Only reason I'm like, just kill it, because then it's like, old school mamas is homophobic as fuck anyway, so always in their head, they're gonna
Are
be
you
like,
serious?
Let them shoot me. You gonna suck a dick?
You serious? And this nigga that be, this a prank.
She like, you really gonna do it?
You get on your knees, close your eyes.
It's so funny because the
mom, surprise. It's your birthday.
The moms be homophobic. My dad would be like, dude, you better suck his dick, dude. Come on now, you better shoot me. It's just
nigga selfish as fuck.
Come on, dude.
Yeah, like, let's get it.
I'm like, would you do this for me?
Yeah. I never want to be in that scenario where I gotta do that.
Yeah, that's like some Tyler Perry movie shit that he done came up with. Like, suck my dick or I'll kill you right now. Yeah, Tyler Perry, like, I've been watching the new shit, Beauty and the Black. I'm just like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I seen it. I seen that.
Yeah, I just figured out the nigga Barney, the lawyer nigga, who undercover gay. He was the pastor that sung "Father, Can You Hear Me" in that one Medea movie. Like, Father, can you hear me? Oh. I was like, oh shit! Somebody had put it on Facebook. But yeah, we got way off. What other topic do you got?
No, but hold on, because I wanted to ask this though. This some real shit though, because a lot of people have, when they come to the Charlie Kirk shit, a lot of people have been taking like the Christianity route or whatever, and it's like, I'm sorry, but where I'm at with my faith is like, we're not supposed to be Jesus, bro. Like, we're supposed to be, Christ-like. but we're never gonna be able to like live up to that. Like I don't feel solidarity with white people, bro.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah, so it's like, does that make me a bad Christian? Like, does that make me, you know what I'm saying? Like, but I don't look at white people the same way I look at. Like, I have solidarity with people, but I'm never gonna look at like a white person I don't know as my brother.
No, I don't feel like. I feel like if you really read the Bible, I read the Old Testament. God, the way He punished His enemies and people who was opposed against Him, like you supposed to love thy neighbor, but God ain't never want us to be stupid.
Yeah, like God literally like took niggas' firstborn son. It's like it's like so like when people when they get talking that, it's like y'all be picking and choosing, bro. Like He's speaking against God's people, bro. And I do feel like I do got a little bit of I do have a little bit of how should I put this? I share some beliefs with these Hebrew Israelite niggas. You know what I'm saying? As far as like the chosen people and everything like that. It's like, yeah, bro, like, no, bro, like, about God's people, bro, like, He don't play by His people, bro. And I'm talking about in general, like, whoever the fuck you are, like, and I don't feel like, oh, as a Christian, this, that, and the third, when this man was disguising himself as a Christian, preaching all this hate, like, I don't know, that nigga could have been the Antichrist while we fucking know, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't know.
The devil moves in, that's, the enemy comes with confusion. People who are of God, they don't speak like that. They don't talk like that. They don't act like that. And I'll leave it at this. I know Rolling Ray reading that nigga down to hell. Oh, look who it is. Purr.
Yeah. that nigga said in hell.
Why is Rolling Ray in hell? Don't answer that question, man.
Yeah, don't answer it. Yeah.
Why y'all think?
Hey, bro, he had to live his whole life in a wheelchair, bro. Let him go to heaven, man. Just off that.
Do you think God want a nigga like Rolling Ray in heaven?
Maybe he needs some entertainment. And they say he changed his life. All it takes is
I'm not God. I'm just talking, y'all. Really, you don't ever know who going to heaven or hell.
You just said you'll suck a dick, bro. God don't like
you can repent from sucking a dick.
You can.
Yeah.
Sucking one dick don't make you gay.
Only thing that's not gonna get you into heaven that you don't repent from is blasphemy. Like, wait, you said sucking a dick don't make you gay.
That's what you saying.
I didn't say that. I definitely think it makes you curious.
I'm tripping.
Sound like Tank now.
I'm forgetting we recording and shit.
Yeah.
Nigga that went to pick up the snack. All right. Let's reel this shit back in.
Tank said that. Tank said sucking a dick don't make you gay.
Yeah. That's cool.
I don't know.
Tank was deep throating a hot dog after saying that shit.
But it don't matter. Like I said, nobody would know, bro.
So I got a question. Mm-hmm. This actually was inspired by, I was watching Eminem Pod or whatever yesterday.
I'm glad you said that because I got a question for him. But go ahead.
Ask him right quick.
I was gonna say, because I was watching y'all pod, I might have misheard, but I heard you say y'all was talking about weddings and calling off weddings, and you said you had already put down on like a beach wedding.
Yeah.
So you was engaged.
Yeah. I was married. I used to be married.
Oh, so y'all went through with the wedding?
No, we didn't go through with the wedding. You know how you gotta officially get married before you get married. You gotta go to the court. You gotta go to the court, and then you gotta.
That's what I was gonna ask. Like, did y'all call off the wedding?
Yeah, we called off the wedding.
So how did I always wanted to hear from somebody who had a wedding called off because that's like movie shit. So like, how did that happen?
I mean, it's not called off at the wedding.
It might have.
No, it got. I mean, it was close about 2 weeks before.
Damn.
Who called it off? You or her?
She called it off.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you talk about this?
I mean, we both kind of wanted to call it off, but it was like one of them things where like she ain't had no family for real.
Wait, what?
I'm the person with the big family, so my people coming in from DC. My dad done paid a photographer, so I'm I kind of don't want to marry the bitch, but it's like, let's just go through with the wedding and then we just figure it out after that. She was like, nah, let's call it off.
Damn.
And like she only upset it like maybe like what she only had like 4 people in her family. I done made my aunt in DC mad and all them. They done booked shit.
Well, it could have been worse. Like one of y'all could have left each other at the altar.
Do you talk about that?
Talk about what?
I know. I hope I'm not.
No, I don't really talk about it. It's just like,
how long ago was that?
Maybe like 12 years ago.
Oh,
12?
Damn.
Yeah, 12.
Okay,
it's been a minute.
Oh yeah, okay.
You was young. Yeah. So you was married to somebody else after her.
I never got married after that.
Oh, okay. So when you said you was married, you was considering that?
Yeah, that was considered.
Yeah, like
okay.
on paper. They
Yeah,
were
on,
already
on
married.
paper, technically, I was married.
Oh, y'all had already.
Because you know the shit, just, like the wedding is like a ceremony. It kind of like
Yeah, the wedding
like,
is a
the wedding
ceremony,
picture,
but you don't get married at your wedding. You got to do it before.
yeah, like
So-
register
Oh, so
and
she
everything.
called off the wedding, but it wasn't like y'all was breaking up.
I mean, we broke up.
Nigga, you don't call off a wedding, don't break up.
I thought maybe she just didn't want to do the ceremony. Some people get too stressed.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah.
No, okay.
Do that like? My bad. I ain't trying to turn this into a therapy session. You can tell me if I'm asking too many questions.
You good, bro?
Did that like make you feel like, nah, I don't never want to get married again?
I mean, technically, I haven't got married in. I just don't care about it. So like when people be talking about weddings and get married, I just don't give a fuck about it.
Yeah. Is it because of that, or just because like your age, or because your thought process changed?
Yeah, my thought process changed. I just stopped caring about that shit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. I would rather have a hose than get married. That's just me, honestly.
Have hoes than get married?
Yeah, have hoes than get married. And people probably think that's childish, but that's just
No,
how
a
I
lot
am.
of married men feel like that. They be like,
Oh no,
Yeah,
it
'cause-
depends on what side you on.
Yeah, not that throw, and I'm not talking about all my homies. It be some homies where they be trying to live through me and like other homies that's like single and shit.
Oh yeah, we know.
And then we be like, nigga, you married, you supposed to be living the good life, and they be trying to live through other niggas. I'm like, that shit not.
Yeah, but
being
Tony
ma-
don't talk like that.
Yeah, being married is not like as cracked up as niggas trying to make
Oh,
it.
yeah,
So,
for sure.
It's a lot of like, and that's why a lot of niggas. The disconnect between men and women is like when they come, we so like hesitant when it comes to marriage, because in order for marriage to really, really be worth it, you have to be getting everything you want out of this woman. It got to be a really good woman. It got to be a real beneficial situation. Because a lot of, if you have like morals and shit, a lot of responsibility falls on you.
Yeah.
A lot of the risk is on you. You know what I'm saying? Like, so
And
it is-
when women like want to put their happiness first and check out,
Yeah.
that's what they do. Like a man, I'm not saying niggas be perfect because niggas be cheating and shit and doing shit, but he won't want to break up the family. Women hit this spot where they're just like, I'm not happy. I feel like I did the wrong thing. I should have put myself first, and I just want to break up the whole family. Like men will put their happiness to the side for years.
Yeah, because that's what we feel like we supposed to do.
Yeah, but
No,
now
you're not.
I wanted to, because I never really knew anybody who like called off a wedding. So that's why I'm like, yeah, because that's a lot. Like, so so you had already dished out money on shit.
Yeah, that bill was paid for. And then you lose the money. They were like, well, I don't give a fuck. You ain't getting your money back.
That's what the deposit for.
Damn.
Yeah. And then, well, my best man was gonna be Devin. I mean, if I get married again, Devin and Joe. Yeah, Devin and Joe was in the wedding. My homie Russell, and they had paid for suits, and I don't think they got their money back.
Yeah, and suits expensive. Like I'm the best man at my brother wedding, and I think my suit is gonna be like at least $800.
Yeah.
What kind of suit you getting? You not renting?
Nah, it's hard to rent. It's gonna be hard to rent the suits and
custom.
shit.
Okay.
Yeah, because we got to get them tailored and shit like this. You know, so it's gonna be hard to rent.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah. Damn, no, that shit is crazy. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I might have been like, look, bitch, I done spent all this money on this wedding.
Yeah.
We doing something on this day.
That's what I was on. Cause I was like, bro, we done spent about bands on this wedding.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a beach wedding. Like, let's just do the wedding and then we just figured shit out.
Yeah, that's the marriage.
Yeah.
let's do it. Yeah.
I was like, let's just fake it till she wasn't even trying to fake this shit. I was like, geez Louise.
And a bit, no.
Did you do something?
I think I went to work that.
No, I'm saying like, did you do something and that's why she didn't want to? Like, you said she called off. You did something. Because it's kind of crazy if you did something. It was like, well, shit, let's just do it anyway. Like, you know what
Nah, I
I'm saying?
didn't do nothing. It just wasn't working out.
Yeah. That's how I be. I do know people who are engaged and like called it off. I've dated somebody who was engaged before.
Yeah.
And called it off. But in that situation, like the nigga like popped the question because it was like last resort. Like, I don't know what else to do or whatever. So, and then like she said, yeah. And I would bring that shit up sometimes. Like, I don't know if I'm okay with somebody who like knew they didn't want to be with somebody, and because they asked you to get engaged, and then you said yeah, even though you knew you didn't want to do the shit.
Yeah,
I don't know. That's not somebody I really want to be with.
Well, women don't see it that way. They be like, oh, he finally acting right.
Yeah.
I also would never pop the question like just to try to keep some shit like last resort. Like, oh well,
Yeah,
I'll just marry me then. I would never do no shit.
And
Like
that
that.
shit
it'd be like,
that shit was awkward because my fault, I cut you off.
No, you good.
My aunt, she flew in from New York. Most everybody who like who like booked their shit like canceled it, but she couldn't cancel her shit for whatever reason. So she was down here
anyway.
in Jacksonville, and she was it was just awkward, bro.
Yeah.
Just like talking with her, she was like, "I'm already here and whatnot."
Yeah, like, let's hang out.
I done went and got drunk as fuck on that day, like they do on the movies at the bar.
That shit.
Yeah, today's my wedding day.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it'd be like drunk. I don't know. I feel like that shit. I would have still. I don't know. I don't give a fuck. Well, 12 years is a long time, but still, I probably.
How long was y'all together before all of this?
Like maybe like a year or two.
Oh, okay. This is some kind of like rushed
Yeah.
type. Yeah, I be thinking back to like, you ever think about like the one girl like you really was considering marrying? And shit?
Yeah, and I'd be
Or-
like thinking about that shit too. Like,
Or you ever been with like a girl you actually was trying to have a baby with and it just ain't happening something, and then you be like, God know what he be doing.
facts.
Cause like, damn, I would have been stuck with this around this hole for the rest of my life.
Yeah,
like,
nah. I be thinking about like a previous ex I had because our shit was moving fast. Like I was with her. Like when I be thinking about like, bro, I was only dating this girl for 7 months. And we had an apartment together. We had all type of shit. Like we moved in with each other for like 5 months or whatever.
Yeah,
And like
them be the funnest ones.
that shit be horrible.
Yeah, it'd be fun though. Slamming each other and shit. Good times.
Yeah, she done black my.
Good times, but yeah, nah. Like now, I feel like I'm doing it right with my old lady. Like we taking our time. Like even with the kid shit. Like we both want a kid, just one, but we not in no rush because we want to travel and stuff and do shit.
Yeah. Does she want to be married before she have a kid, or she's okay with having a child out of wedlock?
She would prefer to be married, but like if it happens, she's not one of them people that's like, oh. So yeah, but I just want one kid. I kind of went through a phase where like I didn't know if I wanted kids.
Yeah.
Cause like I'm not selfish, but like kids are a lot. Like you have to. You're taking care of a whole nother human being. And I feel like if you know you're not in a place where you're ready for that type of commitment, like don't do it. And I feel like that's what happens with a lot of people. They'll have a damn kid, you know what I'm saying? And then neglect the kid because they just not a kid person.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, no. That'd be real. I tell everybody like wait till you have kids. Like, I feel like you should have kids in your 30s.
Yeah.
Honestly, like I feel like you should wait. I feel like 20s you should build. You should experience life, live life, and everything like that because kids slows things down. You can't just think about yourself and do for self or whatever. So I tell everybody to wait or whatever because that's why me personally I don't want to have kids until I'm married because I had a child young and I wasn't married or whatever, and then end up with that person. I feel like marriage is the best way to ensure that your kids grow up in the best environment because if you're doing things the right way, you know what I'm saying? Like you guys have shared morals, shared values, shared thought processes and all what you want your kids to look like, and y'all already have a commitment to each other that's not tied to the child. You know what I'm saying? So like I feel like that's the best way to go about it. But since we on this topic, I guess we might as well talk about this shit. With you being like a product of divorced parents, how do you look at marriage? Like how do you look at? I know, you know, because we talk, but like, do you want to be married?
I've said it before. I used to I never idolized marriage. I always felt like it's more of a westernized like concept.
What's that, Dr. Umar? In you?
No, I just feel like it's like a contractual agreement, like through the government. I feel like if two people like back when slaves was getting married, the motherfuckers just said, "Hey, we married under God" with a Bible and jumped over the broom.
Yeah.
So I feel like to be officially married, that's paperwork. That's like legality shit.
Yeah.
Like if you want to go to a church, like a lot of people be getting on Yandy and Mendices because they had the whole everything, but they were never legally married. But she did that because he was going to jail and she didn't want to have to pay restitution.
Yeah.
So it was smart. So people love throwing in their face, their marriage is fake, their marriage is fake. No, I feel like if they had a ceremony and under God, like, yeah, it's not legal, but if they say they married, they married.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
so
saying?
yeah, but like even with that, like the concept of marriage, because like marriage is something that's always been a thing, and it is like always been something that was binding. Of course, like in our background, you know, like you said, slaves jumping over the broom, but the idea of marriage, not like the institution of marriage, but the idea of marriage. How do you feel about that?
I always felt like I never like put it on a pedestal, but I always felt like if I got with a woman, because I feel like that's like a woman's fairy tale.
Mhm.
So I feel like if I got with a woman and she was deserving of that, and that's what she wanted, that's what I was gonna do, because that's just what you're supposed to do as a man.
But what do you want though?
That's what I'm saying. Before, the only other time I thought about marriage with somebody before my old lady now was one of my exes, and I feel like
Which one? No, just play.
you see, I try to lie.
Yeah.
But and I feel like, and we actually went and looked at wedding rings.
Yeah.
And I feel like that was only to appease her. And
Yeah.
that was just like I was on a high.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Then like I started being like, bitch,
You're like, as you said, I would never.
there gotta be a fool to marry you.
Yeah.
And I feel like she was trying to trick me into getting me to marry her early on so that I would be stuck. Because that's kind of like what she seen. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, type of thing. And it was like, oh, okay, like, yeah, I ain't gonna say too much.
Yeah, no, I know exactly what you
So it's
about.
like, okay, I know what you're trying to do. And then I was like, yeah, no.
Yeah,
and then I remember I had a conversation with her and I was like, do you even know what a marriage consists of? Do you know what you would have to do as a wife? Like, you don't even do regular relationship girlfriend stuff. You're not like,
you're not there.
What are you talking about? You want to be? You just want to be married so you can say you're married, and for the image of it.
Yeah.
You don't understand what really goes into a marriage.
Yeah, you want to be married, but you don't want to be a wife.
Right, exactly. And you don't even know how to be a wife.
Yeah.
Now, this is the first woman who I yearn to marry.
Yeah.
I feel like she's deserving to be a wife. I would want to wear a ring, and I would want to tell people this is my wife.
Yeah.
And I would want to be a unit with her, and I wouldn't mind being under contractual agreement with her and putting all of our stuff together.
Yeah.
So yeah, I want to be married.
Do you have like any reservations about marriage? Like as far as like, are there any like, let's say like any things that you want to check off before being married, or like what are your insecurities about marriage to stop you from doing this shit? Like, say if you feel like you know right now, right, that you would marry your girl, but I know as men, we have like a checklist or we have thought process that we like, okay, I want to be here, I want to have this set up or whatever. What are some of the things for you?
I feel like for most men, it's like they be like, oh, the commitment, like they're not ready. That's not a problem for me. I don't cheat. I'm not a cheater. You know, so, that's not a problem for me. I'm committed now.
Yeah.
For me, I would say just the financial standpoint.
Yeah,
like
for sure.
I just want to. I feel like when I'm married, I want to feel like my wife doesn't have to work, and I feel like
does she not want to work?
She's a hustler, so she likes working.
She got a career, so I feel like she
but like I had just told her, she just took like the last few months off or whatever.
But she don't have to. Is what you mean.
And like it's like we seen like, okay, if that's what it came down to, nigga could do that, but it's easier when it's two.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like I just want to be in a place where we are so financially stable and set, and that's how I feel about having a child too.
Yeah.
And I also want to be able to give her the wedding she deserves.
Yeah, you don't want money. I feel like with us men, we don't want money to be a factor when it comes to, or the pursuit of money to be a factor when it comes to the aspect of life or whatever.
Yeah.
And you know what's crazy though? I feel like also a lot of us had this idea because we feel like, oh, like we think about old shit, like, because that's what we hear a lot of women in this generation say, like, oh, back then women didn't have to wear da. But it's like, I don't know if I would want a woman who don't work. You know what I'm saying? And not like, okay, like say if you don't have to clock into no 9 to 5 or nothing, but like I want you to have something. Whether it be like you I know like you're gonna be a housewife. That's a job within itself. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. But you super tapped in with the kids. But it's like if that's what we doing, and if that's what you're doing, like you're gonna be a housewife, like. I don't want to see no bare minimum shit going on. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want, like, you to be really, like, in tune with our kids' life. And then even, like, with yourself and, like, have your own routine.
Yeah, the women who say that, like, oh, women didn't used to have to work, but they was full-time housewives.
Yeah, right? And it's like, but I don't want no, like, if I'm going to create an environment to where you got ample time and free time, I want you doing something. I don't want to just, you be, like, being this bitch sleeper all day, every day.
And I feel like at the place where we're at, because everybody want to be business owners and entrepreneurs and things like that, I agree. Like with my girl, you know, lately I've been telling her, like, you make good money, you have a great job, things like that. But I want you to find something that fulfills you. What's your passion? And I've been helping her through that, like finding her passion, because it's like when we do get to that place where you don't have to work, I want you doing something to where you making money, but you feel fulfilled. Because like I tell her, like, okay, like, yeah, driving trucks is my bread and butter, but that don't fulfill me. This fulfills me. Music fulfills me. I feel like there's nothing compares to what we call freedom to actually making a living off something you're passionate about doing.
Yeah.
Because most of the things we're passionate about, it's hard to make a living off of. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Especially as like artists. That could be painting, clothing, anything. You know what I'm saying? So, or if you want to put your wife up and she don't have to work, yeah, take care of the house, but also run a business or two.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, like for me, it's like I would like for you to, like, even if you don't want, because everybody is not meant to be a business owner. Everybody is not business minded. And it's like, I feel like when you make that a requirement for some people, you kind of hindering them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's like, yeah, I want you to have fulfillment, like in doing this. And it's like, I don't want you, if you're gonna be a housewife, I don't want you like sleeping all day and shit.
Yeah.
Like, I want you tapping in with the kids. I want you to find things you like to do, like activities, whatever. Like, be under the fucking bridge with the other like bougie people, like. Not like that. Not that face. Like, what? But like, be under the bridge,
serve
like,
my crack for me.
doing yoga, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, doing,
oh yeah.
yeah, like doing yoga, drinking matcha, like you got doing Pilates. Like, I want you to have.
Basically saying, don't be a depressed bitch.
Don't be a fucking bum. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want, if you're gonna be cooking, like that wife, that one lady who cook everything from scratch, and she be having her, today I'm going to make matcha pancakes with, like, do shit. Like, I want to see you fulfilled.
And it's like this, even like, okay, you don't have to run a business for me or be an entrepreneur, but if I call you and I'm like, let's say we big time podcasters and your wife is at home, yeah, you should be able to call her and be like, babe, we busy right now. I need you to go in and post this clip or make this clip for me. She should know how to do these things. The same way with my wife, like if we need them to do something.
Yeah. And we big time podcasters though. Like we should have a team. Like we should like, hey ho. Get in there and make this motherfucking clip whole time. Time step is this.
We done did it before. That's how we started out. Shout out to all the women we supported us.
We used on the way up.
We didn't use
the ones we stepped on to get where we at now.
That we didn't wife.
That we didn't girlfriend.
They gonna be in that bitch. Yeah, nah, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, we had some rides.
Shout out to you hoes with the MacBooks.
Yeah, it's for real. The MacBooks. I was like, Keith, you just gotta go fuck her one more time.
I mean, no, I can't keep doing this.
I'll never forget that whole call during game night. Sorry, and bring me my computer. I'm like, damn, bitch, okay. I'm gonna bring your computer. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, bro, she talked to this nigga crazy, bro. She talked to this nigga.
Mind you, I wasn't even in a relationship with this girl. And, you know what I'm saying? But I was kicking it with her. You know, that was the homie. And goddamn, she had a MacBook. So she was letting us use it to post clips and shit. And I gave it to Keith. And one night, she had cooked for me and shit. And I'm over there playing man caller with this nigga.
Yeah, we were having the game night.
And I posted it on my story, so she got mad. And then I had told her I'd be there in like an hour, and like 2 hours went by. And then she called me, and I was like, oh, I'm leaving right now. She was like, yeah, where are you? Oh, because you're still there playing games. Whenever it, like, okay. And I had made the mistake of putting it on speaker.
She was talking greasy. He got embarrassed now.
She never like came at me like that before.
Little boy, the fuck.
So I didn't really know how to. So I'm just like, okay. And she was like, yeah, and bring me my computer. Yeah. I'm like, well, it's at K3's house, so that means I would have to go get it from him. Yeah, do that.
Yeah.
Fat fuck.
Man.
I know a lot of this shit gotta get cut off. This is a legendary pod right here.
Yeah.
This shit is crazy. But no, that shit, cause like, you know how we be talking, yeah, like, I'm a believer, like, yeah, bitch, no, not, da, 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 da. And like, but at that time, we didn't expect her to be like that. So he kind of, that's why he felt comfortable just staying way longer than she could. She ain't that big. It was how she was talking, like, where you at?
Really, it was because of who house we was at.
That too.
We was at house.
That too.
And she like,
you over there with them scribble hoes?
Yeah, like, it's just like, all right, we had to take a little pause break, y'all. Damn, goals. I ain't want my goals in a minute. Them bitches was fucking with my guns.
Whoop-dee-doo.
Whoop-dee-doo.
Real quick.
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
Yeah, real quick. Okay, so I just wanted to see if you guys had a couple of artists, because with death going on, I felt like, the nigga Charlie Kirk finna be memorialized in history. So are there any artists that deaths you feel like made people hold them in higher regard than they should be? Like any like artists, like who were y'all's?
Nipsey Hussle.
I knew that was gonna come up.
I agree with that. Yeah, before I get mine, I just want to say, because don't get me wrong, Nipsey, like, niggas fucked with Nipsey and shit, and like, but like from a music standpoint, like a lot of like he wasn't like the biggest artist.
Yeah,
it was more like the person, but he wasn't even like niggas knew who Nipsey was. But I feel like him being with Lauren London had kind of like upped it a little bit.
I think his I feel like him as a person we fucked with already, but everybody wasn't tapping into his music. I feel like if he wasn't from LA, people would have been more tapped into his music. LA kind of got their own pocket over there.
Yeah.
And you kind of don't have to appeal to the masses to kind of be a successful LA rapper. So we always have respect for Nipsey, but I do feel like people having such high regard of him as a person, and because everybody loved Lauren London and the way she talked about him or whatever, I feel like that made people go listen to his music more. And I don't feel like the type of music that he make wasn't deserving of praise, because Victory Lap was to me a 10 out of 10 album.
Yeah.
And he had some other good albums that I like too, but I agree with as far as like it made him like it kind of overrated him to where like they putting him in conversations that he probably shouldn't be in.
Especially because like afterwards everybody just had so much good things to say about him and how he was a good person and trying to build the block and buy back the block and stuff. And during that time, that's when everybody wanted to be woke.
Yeah, I feel like that was the start of like people like now when people die, you gotta be like, y'all was not listening to such and such.
Yeah. Like,
and they do it for anybody now. Now they be like, oh, nigga died. They be like, y'all was not listening to Drake for real. They be like, bro, yes we was, but everybody was like.
For me, I'm gonna say Amy Winehouse. I feel like Amy Winehouse is like held in high regard. Like I know a lot of people joke on her, but she's held as like this great voice and this great, musician who was battling like addiction and stuff. But I feel like her battle with addiction is what makes people have like this because I just feel like while she was here, I feel like if you name Amy Winehouse, people only know like one song.
But she was big though.
Yeah,
she was huge. But we were kids also too though.
Yeah, but like she wasn't around that long. And I feel like the way they tried to get her like legendary status, I feel like she was just kind of getting.
Yeah. If I remember correctly though, like she was held in high regard, and her antics, we were kind of like seeing somebody go off the rails who like had a lot of promise and was doing well. And then she died, but she was already at that high status or whatever. Then she died. And but this always been the thing though, like with musicians, like, that's why we got the 27 Club, which I think Amy Winehouse is a part of or whatever.
I just think musically she didn't have the catalog that people try. Like if you think of Amy Winehouse, you think of the song Rehab. But it's like, what other songs?
I think she only got one album.
Yeah, she died. Like, but that's like if Lauryn Hill died, like
Lauryn Hill is different though. Lauryn Hill's been in the game for so long, but
Lauryn Hill only got one album.
I know, but that's all we would be able to reference.
But that's what I mean though. Like if she died after that one album, would we still not say she great? But I feel like she would be held in even higher regard than she is now.
I feel like we can't put her in the high regard in the music category because I feel like what really people idolize is more of her just being a train wreck.
Yeah.
I can see that for
like,
sure.
It's kind of like, oh, she was so free, and then it's like the music.
It's like a tragic. Yeah, and like she had like a lot of promises. It's like Kurt Cobain, but not in the same.
And
aspect.
some people like, for some reason, people are attracted to that because a lot of people wish that they could put their demons on display, but they can't.
Yeah.
It's just like I just watched the Charlie Sheen documentary. Like it's like that's why like when Charlie Sheen was in the worst time of his life, that's when he got the biggest contract he ever got because it was just like people was so infatuated with him.
Yeah, and it's like watching a car crash, but it's like when you find out somebody dies, it's like damn, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but
I feel like I know who you're gonna say.
Me?
Yeah, it's a woman.
Who
I'm talking about for your
No, I'm saying who you thinking of?
Okay, I feel like she is I feel like she definitely gets the respect she deserves and everything. I just don't like when people say like, "Oh, if Aaliyah was still alive, there'd be no Beyonce." Be like,
yeah.
I just feel like that's a stretch.
I feel like Aaliyah was I don't know, not her because I feel like people who are already really big and then they died. We can't be like they only popular because they died because she was extremely popular. She was doing acting shit. But no, I wouldn't say Aaliyah. I feel like she was already I feel like she's overrated in history and where she at. Like you said, that Beyonce shit because she died. Where like Aaliyah wasn't like a crazy singer. Like she was like a Mariah to the Scientist type singer. Like she was cool.
That's disrespectful to Beyonce. But
she was already out.
I feel like Aaliyah was definitely about to be a mega star. I think she was about to be bigger than she was.
Yeah, for sure. Like she was going to be there, but it's like I feel like now they try to like she's not in the Mount Rushmore for like female artists though. Like
I'm not putting her
comparing her to like one of the greatest entertainers that ever walked the earth is crazy.
They say that because we don't have too many women who like can sing, dance, like do everything. But like Aaliyah vocally was not there to sit like be up there with a Beyonce. Yeah. Aaliyah to me was like Sierra before Sierra. Yeah. But I feel like she would have been bigger than Sierra.
Yeah, because she was acting. She had that baby, like everybody like was attracted to her and everything.
But it's like she got a cool voice, make good songs. But I ain't never heard Aaliyah like belt. Yeah. You know.
And I feel like sometimes when you die early is good for you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and not to say this. You know what I'm saying? Not that I'm saying that. Like, it's like, but sometimes it does help where you at because it's like you never got the opportunity to put out a really bad album or like let's think about it. Like Aaliyah probably been problematic. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like as an adult a little bit. Like you was fucking R. Kelly and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like she, you know, like it would have been a little something, you know?
I don't know though, because I feel like she was transitioning into a more mature stage and you know, she was fucking Dame. But she was always real like laid back.
She was.
So I feel like if it was anything problematic, it would have been behind the scenes.
Yeah. But if somebody would have been like she would have been in a documentary or something.
Oh yeah,
she would have been definitely. Like blaming the young girls and shit too. Like they knew what they was doing. They was being fast. Like I feel like
I feel like she wouldn't have spoken.
I feel like we shouldn't talk. I feel like this tastes. I'm gonna chill. Okay, so boom, an artist that I feel like kind of gets that is Mac Miller.
Yeah, I was thinking Mac Miller. Too.
Yeah, I was Mac Miller because like. Mac Miller was cool, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like out of a lot of the white boys, he was always like a respected, but it's like they act like Mac Miller is like, I feel like people will hold him in high regard because the same thing, not like the train wreck, but like he was such a cool person. Everybody loved Mac Miller, and then he like kind of died. He was dating Ariana Grande, and it's like she doubled back and was like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was a lot of that going into it. I feel like more so people felt sorry for him as opposed to like making it seem like he made undeniable music, when that wasn't the case. And we had down near 10 years of Mac Miller being a rapper, like, and he was starting to hit like a peak, like he was finding himself as an artist. But yeah, no.
You know who I actually don't feel like get enough respect? To have been a part of like one of the, you know, biggest hip hop groups of all time. Like I feel like the Takeoff death just kind of like came and went.
Yeah, but that's because Takeoff he wasn't a personality. Yeah, and then the Migos kind of already had their time. Yeah, and I don't know, like they never really. I feel like even like I don't know, even when they was pushing Quavo as the Beyonce of the group, like it felt forced. Yeah, like you know, like they didn't have musically they had us, but they didn't have us. It's like if somebody from Travis Porter died, like we wouldn't really care that much. Like wouldn't care, but it wouldn't.
I feel like Travis Porter a little different because like they was a minute ago.
No, I'm saying like around that time though. Like if somebody from Travis Porter died in died in like 2013, we probably wouldn't be like. You know
but with Travis Porter, we didn't really know them as individuals. Like, I don't know their individual names.
True, I was about to say because I didn't really know. Well, yeah, I guess you could say so, but it's like Takeoff dying. It's like if Offset died, it'd be like, damn, Really, if Quavo died, it'd have to be. But that's like if Michelle died.
Yeah.
Am I tripping?
I understand what you're saying.
That bit. I can't co-sign that, big brother.
Yeah, I would just move around there. I love Michelle, man.
I do too, but
I
it's
understand
like,
what you're saying.
yeah, because I feel like Takeoff was the best rapper, even though I prefer Offset. Like out of all I feel like Quavo's the worst rapper of them. But I feel like my favorite is Offset, but I do recognize that Takeoff is probably the best rapper out of all of them.
Okay, so let's take it this way, because I think about this a lot. Of course, like, you know, with rappers, like the two biggest rappers that we think about in depth is Biggie and Pac.
Yeah.
But I feel like sometimes, like, how can I put this? Where do you think like Biggie and Pac would be like over these last few years? Like, do you think like
Biggie and be in jail?
Do you think they would have even lasted into like the 2000s? I feel like Pac would have.
Yeah.
I feel like because of the acts that I seen with Diddy and things just not lasting with artists, I don't know where that would have put Biggie.
I think Biggie would have been cool. Like you know how like they say, okay, like with the Beyonce shit, I feel like if we would Jay-Z still be the same Jay-Z without Biggie dying? You know what I'm saying? I feel like he would always be Jay-Z, but how would we see it or whatever? But like, yeah, like,
because you know, like a lot of New Yorkers say like they had to reign Jay as king because they didn't have Big no more.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like we need a new king.
Somebody to step in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they would still both be around and relevant. I feel like Biggie would probably be one of those artists who we hold in very high regard, but he's not
popular.
Like he's not in the limelight as much, and he's kind of off to the side.
I think he'd be like LL Cool J, because people don't realize LL Cool J had a big impact on hip hop and had major hits and stuff. But it's like nobody's checking up to see what the fuck LL Cool J is doing.
But LL Cool J is still relevant. I don't think Biggie would have stayed around because he wasn't. I don't think he would have been as relevant because he didn't have other avenues.
LL Cool J is relevant to who?
I'm saying like LL Cool J is like he's an actor, like he was on TV for years. He's a host.
Oh, okay,
he does a lot. We still see LL Cool J, like he's on podcasts all the time. I feel
like
Biggie wouldn't have been around.
I feel like I agree with you in that standpoint.
Like from the marketable sense.
I feel like niggas ain't like checking for LL Cool J. Like if he do an interview or something, like you might watch it, but like I'm not gonna go search up LL Cool J to see like what the fuck is LL Cool J doing. You know what I'm saying? Whereas with Pac, because he has so much personality, I feel like Pac is like how Snoop is. Like
Tupac would have been like definitely like. And then you got to remember at that point, Tupac was regarded as just as good as an actor as he was an artist. Mm-hmm. So like he would have been probably transitioned and been a full-time actor, like action star. He would have probably been on a Will Smith role, but like a real nigga version. You know what I'm saying? Like so, it's a lot that could have went on with that. Like he had big ideas and whatever. Like it was a lot that could have went on with that. Biggie was more so just a rapper. Like you know what I'm saying? So it kind of depends. Like I could have seen Biggie like becoming an executive or something like that, but he stays out the way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
okay.
I could see him going like and this sounds fucking nuts, but like a Lil Baby route to where Lil Baby. Not like
relax.
But I mean like how Lil Baby stopped rapping and just became an executive. Like Lil Baby responsible for like Juice WRLD and all that type of shit. Like those was his artists. He got a lot of artists that
I see more like a Jadakiss route. Like, you know how Jada's kind of like out the way, but like now he got the podcast and stuff. Like, I see more like that. With Pac, I think Pac would, because Pac just had too much personality and from the activism and everything. Like, and I'm more of a Biggie fan than Pac fan, but I'm just saying from a personality standpoint,
That's a reason why one person is globally adored and influential, and they're both respected, but one is like adored. You know what I'm saying?
I think what's scary is like just the unknowing, because you feel like let's be real. When Kanye first came out, like we knew Kanye for George Bush on Don't Care About Black People and Jesus Walks, and he just did a whole 180 on us. I was like, imagine like if Pac had like turned into a right wing. I used to stand for them niggers.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying though. Like Kanye, one of those artists. If Kanye died after My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, I got into say if he got into a car accident and died, this is fucking nuts. But like, I mean, Kanye would be looked at as the GOAT of hip hop. Like he would be looked at because he already had the catalog, and I feel like that's another thing where people talk about. Okay, like when you talk about the greatest rappers or whatever, a lot of times like people put Biggie up there, but it's like Biggie only had 2 albums, you know what I'm saying? And then Pac had 5 albums, and then posthumous albums and all that type of shit. Like, so I feel like when the good die young, and when you die young, you be immortalized. Okay, second part of my question: who are some artists that you feel like if they died today, they would become an icon? I got one.
An icon.
Yeah, like they would be in that legendary Pac big status, like as far as like how we view them, Amy Winehouse, all the deceased legends.
I actually feel like Kodak, and the reason I say that is because
He would be an Amy Winehouse.
Yeah, because everybody's watching the train wreck.
Yeah.
So it would like hurt so bad, and people would like memorialize him to like a different
like
level.
whose death would raise their stock. Yeah, you're
Yeah.
right. Kodak. I had for me NBA YoungBoy.
Oh yeah,
If
most
NBA
definitely.
YoungBoy died tomorrow, bro,
Yeah.
that nigga would be like everywhere, bro.
Yeah.
Like, and mind you, this is somebody who's never got commercial recognition ever, bro. Like, the closest he got was when he did that song with Nicki Minaj.
Yeah.
But like, and this is somebody who, but like, if he died tomorrow,
To
Rod
me-
Wave too.
Raw Wave too. To me, like
But he would kill himself if anything.
to me, like NBA YoungBoy, and this goes like y'all gotta just stay with me when I do this comparison. I compare him to like Tina Turner. Tina Turner only had like one one household hit, but like she had a diehard fan base. And
What's her one hit?
What's love got to do?
Rolling.
Got to do with it? No, like with Ike and them, that's different. I'm talking about her
Oh,
as
talking
a
about
solo.
herself.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's just what's love got to do with it. But Tina Turner was selling out stadiums until she died. Like, but that was like with UK people and white people. That's why she fucking moved out of the States, because her major fan base wasn't us. You know what I'm saying? So like,
She ain't rock with niggas.
Yeah, she was a cool
yeah,
one too.
yeah, oh yeah, I know. She ain't really fuck with us. But on another standpoint, it's
Maybe
like
Ike was right.
niggas made a mockery of her getting her ass beat. But I said this on the pod before. I've seen some shit where Tina wasn't no angel. Like Tina was, they said she was a very nasty individual. Like, and even like
She was the first Cassie.
Judge Joe Brown said the neighborhood he grew up in Memphis, like they would come through, and Tina and Ike had identical Cadillacs. So whenever it was Ike, the kids would run up to the car and Ike would get them money and shit and tell them like talk to the youth or whatever. And he was like, one time they thought it was Ike and it was Tina, and Tina like cursed them out like, get y'all raggedy asses from near my car and all this shit. And like,
But you gotta think about it though. Ike is a horrible person, so he probably just trying to get his karma points up, and then Tina probably just got her ass beat.
no, they said
Yeah.
she was pimping bitches before she got with Ike.
And they didn't bring this up in the movie. Also, Ike Jr. That wasn't Ike kid. That was one of his bandmates' kids. He just like adopted the kid
And named him Ike.
because she was fucking on his bandmate and got pregnant.
They never want to tell the full story.
Yeah,
And like,
he had a
even when-
reason.
No, I'm not saying
They
that.
never want to tell the full story.
I'm just saying Tina wasn't no. A lot of people said like that was around. That was like, oh, I never seen him beat her and shit. No, he beat her because he confirmed it in that interview. He was like, I mean, sometimes she acts stupid. So I do
and
smack
like
her
she's sitting there looking
sometimes.
crazy, looking sad. So I smack her like, what's wrong with you? Yeah.
Like, but it was more to the story. I think they was like doing drugs and you know, and I'm not. But you know, if she do feel like she was a victim, which she was, because she was still getting beat at the end of the day, and black people turn it into a whole joke. Like that's literally like I turn to your ass. Like
Yeah.
it's like yeah.
But I don't feel like people made a joke of her getting her ass beat. I feel like people was like just parodying the movie and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I feel like she kind of made her getting her ass beat. I don't know if she did, but like her domestic, let's stop saying getting her ass beat. Her, like, you know,
it overshadowed
abuse, you know what I'm saying, like was a part of her story. So it's like in all aspects of conversation you reference shit or whatever. So it's like if she's one of the biggest like examples of domestic violence, like people gonna reference that shit. I feel like she took that shit kind of personal.
Well, I feel like it only overshadowed in the black community though, because the white people and like the people overseas, they love her for her music. She wasn't gonna sell out tours here. but she was able to sell out towards there.
Okay.
So it's like, you know, she just had a lot of hurt. Yeah, because even her mama used her for money and shit, and ain't fuck with her like that. Like, so she just had a lot of hurt.
Yeah, she needed a therapist, but instead she took it out on niggas.
But I mean, we kind of got off, but yeah, back to
Yeah,
you know,
I said mine. That was like mine. I just keep it short.
Who
like
you
mine
said?
dead.
NBA Youngboy. Yeah. I said Kodak. You got one out?
I think Drake is already started, but I think if Drake was to die, it's gonna be like a lot of revisionist history.
Yeah, if he died, he's gonna get that Michael Jackson treatment.
Yeah.
No,
I used to I remember one time they had I think this was around the time Nipsey died or something. And somebody had posted some shit I know one thing, them motherfuckers better not touch Drake. And somebody had put it in our group chat, and this was when the group chat was lit, with a whole bunch of niggas. And somebody was like, Nard be like, and I was like, yeah, because during that time I was a diehard Drake fan. I was like, bitch, I'll cry. I'm going to war if a nigga touch Drake. But now it's that shit will fuck with me because Drake is a part of my, he's one of my goats. I wouldn't want to see nothing happen to him, even though I don't really like the way he been moving lately. But outside of Drake, who I think, outside of just if they die, because motherfuckers committed suicide when Michael Jackson died. I seen that. You know who I feel like they would do that for? Beyonce.
Nah, Nicki Minaj.
Nicki too.
Yeah, Nicki.
Well, I feel like with Nicki it's a little different though.
I feel like if Nicki go out, she gonna be like
Jim Jones. Yeah. I'm dying. If you really fuck with me and you really a ball, die
all the
with
bad
me.
Bitches.
Die with me.
You're not a bad bitch if you're not dying.
But I feel like
snort a lot of fentanyl for the queen.
And the bars would be.
You heard what she said? Boss bitch team. Lotto can never. You still the 35.
We finna meet in Gag City, the afterlife.
Yeah, none of us got jobs, so anytime is free.
But Beyonce,
you know that's a deal breaker for me, bro. Dating a woman who's a bard.
Oh, it should be.
Yeah, I can't do it, bro. Especially a public bar.
We both talked to barbs before.
Yeah, that shit was, and we would get it. She would get pissed about that shit. I can't. It'd be how do you feel about her dating a rapist? Come on out, you rapist. She ain't been. Let's just not talk about it.
Yeah.
When her album came out, I was like, let's do a review. Let's listen to it together and see how we feel. Didn't want to hear it. I downloaded the album, listened to it just so I could talk to her about it. She was she don't like talking about Nicki.
Yeah, I'm that's I done dated a girl who was a diehard Beyonce fan, and she got mad at me one night because we was talking. I was telling her that that go-go sound, you know what I'm saying? It was J-Lo, Beyonce, and A. Marie, and Beyonce kind of ran with it and got the biggest whatever, and she got so mad. But the thing is, she was like, "Oh, A. Marie's song came out after Crazy in Love," which it did. But I'm like, you don't understand. A. Marie was already in the rooms writing, and her music was getting sold off. She had to leak one thing because they was trying to give it to J-Lo. So I'm like,
and Go-Go was already a thing. You know what I'm saying?
Go-Go came from A. Marie was she's from DC, I believe. So I'm like, where do you think?
Yeah.
And the producer who did Crazy in Love did. So come on, now I'm put two and two together. I'm not saying Beyonce, it was no right, but people don't know Beyonce wasn't going for that go-go sound. If you listen to that first album, she has different sounds on there because she was going for that gold member sound because she was on what's her name, and it flopped.
She got the Midas touch.
Yeah, her first single flopped. People don't know that, so she had to switch it up. Go-go, boom, Crazy in Love, and she beat everybody to it. So it's a game. It's a numbers game.
That's kind of what she did with this with that.
Excuse me, I'm sorry.
With that dance album she put out, the house album she put out, she did the same thing, and that's why she had beef with Drake because Drake was writing on that album for her.
Then he dropped it when he knew that was a nasty move.
Honestly, never mind.
And it kind of backfired on him because the album went nowhere.
No, that shit.
I know some people like
overseas,
it.
Though.
Yeah, but it was It was
not here though. Like it didn't like culturally, it didn't ring off.
He
like
wanted to be the one to start the sound,
shit,
but it was like Beyonce still got credit for it.
Yeah.
But basically, all I'm saying is, I feel like how like in history things get misrepresented, and like certain people who's just like queens or important in their time, they get recognized as like deities and gods. I feel like thousands of years down the line, like Beyonce may be referenced as like she was like some type of goddess. I feel like that might get mixed into history.
Yeah, I could see that, but only if like they burn books and we lose the internet and shit.
Yeah,
and they gotta just be word
like
of mouth.
If the word, like
word
shit.
of mouth. Yeah,
I feel like they'd be like, oh, she was this healing goddess that people worship, and all she had to do was sing.
No, really.
You would go to her show, and if you were dying, she would heal you.
Yeah, that's why I like the internet is gonna cut out. As long as the internet is around, people are gonna be perceived. But the internet is still word of mouth too. But it's like, yeah, you never know.
But I love Beyonce. All right, let's get into what it is, what it ain't. We're gonna rush through these. We only took a little minute. We're gonna start with the fight. Terrance Crawford has become the first man to be undisputed champion in 3 different weight classes after defeating Canelo last night at the fight. So you know what I'm saying. I know y'all boys tapped into the fight, which I'll say that's what it is or what it ain't.
Of course, that's what it is. That shit was a great fight. That shit was a great fight.
Shout out to his mama for beating his ass growing up and paying niggas to try to beat his ass, because that really made him a superstar.
Yeah, I see somebody said she was a horrible mom, but go off.
It worked.
Like, but you did it, buddy.
She ended up being, I used to pay him to beat his ass.
I used to tell him he wasn't gonna be shit.
Yeah.
That shit was like a Boondock skit, but you know, that shit was a good ass fight, bro. And Terrance Crawford, bro, like, I don't know, bro. Like, I just felt like I really watched history, and I'm really happy for him, bro, because he's a super humble dude. Like,
yeah, he is,
and he really was in. It was like everybody know he a dog, so it's like he was an underdog, but it's like if anybody can win, it's him, and he won that bitch and dominated. It wasn't like he won by like on some landslide shit, on some movie shit. Like, no, he like
I seen that one hit.
He dominated the fight.
Damn, nigga.
Yeah, Canelo. Look at that. That's all you. What you think about it, Amp?
Yeah, I think like you said, we watch history, man. You gotta say he one of the GOATs, bro, to be honest though.
Yeah.
And he did good. And Canelo, man, Canelo got some losses. I think this is his 3rd loss. Canelo, man, he not no little nigga, man. And the fact that he beat him the same way that literally punch for punch, just like how Floyd beat him.
Yeah, so like he dominated him.
So you could tell he like studied Floyd game tape and like figured it out. And yeah,
and I feel like with Canelo being who he is, this is his first loss that actually like means something. Yeah, because like when he fought Floyd, he ain't had no business in the ring with Floyd for real. Like he was real early in his career, and then even like with Dmitry Bivol, I don't know how to pronounce them Russian names and shit, but even with him, I'm pretty sure Canelo moved up weight classes to fight him. Am I right?
Yeah, he kind of got like bullied into that shit.
Yeah. So it was like that's not a loss that put any smut on his record. Where in boxing, you know what I'm saying? Like when you lose because of Floyd, now when you like not undefeated, it's put smut on your shit or whatever. But
when people talk about his loss, they only really talk about the Floyd loss.
Yeah, like this one is his first real loss.
And I just want to say I have a high respect for Terrance Crawford because I feel like he's one of the last bosses that's still respecting the game, whereas everybody else
don't smoke.
Yeah, and I feel like everybody else, it's like a money grab. So they just doing shit. Like even the fight Gervonta Davis had fighting his homeboy. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that was more so like, okay, I'm trying to put you on. Like,
but even in that though, like nigga didn't come prepared for real. Yeah. Like it was kind of just like, but okay, so because I forgot. When we went to go see the Earl Spence and Terrance Crawford fight, and even then, people was like, "Oh, he can go either way," and he fucking beat the fuck out of Earl Spence. Like Earl Spence, that was his last fight, or whatever. But then he did get in that car accident and shit, like whatever. So it was kind of like, but like, so it was always something with Terrance Crawford to where like he never got his flowers, even though he showed time and time again.
I'm just saying that because also too, I just feel like so many of these bosses now, like they just doing like shit that's not really respectable, like fighting influencers and
fighting Jake Paul or like just fighting like.
Even
like they just trying to ring up the W's.
Is that Mayweather and Mike Tyson shit true? They really fighting?
Yeah, but that is fucking disgusting. I don't want to see that.
I'm gonna be honest though. I don't see nothing wrong with that because they like retired. So
no, I don't see nothing wrong with it. But it's like,
it's
who wants
two
to see
different
that?
weight classes, and
like just get your shit off. Like,
like I don't mind them getting that bad, but it's like after what we just seen with Mike Tyson and Jake Paul, like bro, stop, Mike.
Like when Mike Tyson boxed Roy Jones Jr.
Yeah, and that was fun because that was like the unction. You know what I'm saying? But it's like Floyd never like got out of shape.
I actually feel like Mike might knock Floyd the fuck out.
No. If that was the case, he would have knocked out Jake Paul.
He's way big, but Jake Paul actually has the weight.
But Floyd, the best defensive fighter ever. Floyd, niggas wasn't hitting Floyd in his prime.
But we ain't never seen Floyd fight nobody that big.
Nah, but he not gonna be able to hit Floyd.
If he do,
yeah, that's Mike Tyson, so he can always knock somebody out. But like Floyd could take a punch, and you gotta hit Floyd.
But that's the thing.
That's
Floyd
why people didn't like Floyd.
out.
Yeah, that's why people ain't like Floyd.
I'm just saying it's a possibility because we've never seen Floyd fight nobody that big. So that's why I was just like, what even made them?
But he fought some niggas. You know, he fought Jake Paul, brother, or whatever.
Yeah, Logan Paul.
Yeah, and he's big as fuck. But
okay, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? He could take a punch, but it's like you're not going to get
Mike,
a clean
Mike
hit
don't
off
have
of
the
Floyd.
win. Yeah,
you're not gonna get a clean hit off of him. You're gonna throw all your power. First of all, you got to hit him, which is like that's easier said than done. Like nigga can dodge just throwing tennis balls.
But I just feel like because Mayweather like. It just seems like he don't give a fuck no more. Like I don't want him to get in there and let his guard down because it only take one.
But you know, Floyd never left boxing shape. Like that nigga still trains daily. Like he's still like he don't. You're not gonna hit that nigga.
Yeah. So shout out to Terrance Crawford, man. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep holding it down. You know.
Yeah, he.
And you Stan's got to chill out. I seen Stan like, yeah. You see what I'm talking about? Kendrick only fuck with winners. And
I wish that shit never happened, bro.
And they had posted the whooping feet lyric. I'm like, relax.
The world would be a better place if that shit never happened.
Yeah, I'm like, relax. Okay, next one. Got to get into Jalen Green and Drea fighting outside the club.
I seen that.
Basically, it's a video of her following him after the club, basically like screaming at him, trying to fight him. He keep like trying to walk away. And then I think at one point he said like, I hate you or I'll beat your ass or something like that. All in all, you could tell she was inebriated. She was following him. She kept antagonizing him. And it just goes back to people saying like, you know, for what they said from the jump, like he should have never wiped her and got her pregnant.
Yeah, people fight though. I don't. It's more so the age, but that's not, when I seen that video, I thought like, yeah, that's when the sex be real good when you go home.
Yeah, I was like, this is some toxic after the club shit. I done been there, but my thing is, Drea, you know this man is a basketball player.
Yeah, it's bad. It looked bad. And they was trying to calm her down, and she wasn't like, you the older one. Like, if anything, he should be the one tripping.
This could be bad on his career. But then I also just seen she posted screenshots of him blowing her phone up. So it's like after the situation. So it's like you feeding into this. Bitch, you don't care if he loses his career. I mean, he's not going to lose his career.
If he would have smacked the shit out of her, he wouldn't lose.
Right, but that's my thing. Yeah. You egging him on. Like, what if he would have smacked your ass?
Yeah, what if he would have tombstone power drive that in front of everybody?
You did that shit to me? Took my belt off.
Right around your neck.
Choke you, ho. Nah, but yeah, I don't know. It looked like some toxic love shit, but he just got to be careful how he move because, like, I am somebody who, I don't care if you're inebriated or not. If I have something to lose, don't play with me.
Yeah, don't play with me. I don't like that drunk and doing shit because you drunk shit on him.
And you too old. Yeah. But Dre is like a bird brain. It's like no matter how old she gets, she reminds me of somebody, like locally. Like I'm like, okay, that's the young version, that's the older version. That's what it ain't. Jalen Green, Drea, get it together. Let's get into.
That's what it is for me.
Oh, we tripped. Before I do shout out rock out, let's give a hygiene tip real quick.
Oh, you jinxed me.
Mm-hmm.
I fell asleep in my contacts and woke up with that bitch. One of them bitches folded in my eye.
Because of that bitch like Ray Charles.
Yeah, and then cause I'm like, bro, what the fuck? I'm like,
yeah, that shit hurt.
I'm thinking like something like in my eye, some shit. I go to the bathroom, I'm looking, that bitch was folded up, and I pulled the bitch out. So I put it in the solution. I'm trying to put the shit back in, and then why that bitch fell down the sink, down the drain? I'm like,
Jesus,
oh brother,
yeah.
But
you got to put the towel down until you get used to them.
Yeah, I usually have one down, but it never fall. That bit fell down the drain.
You actually influenced me, bro, because my eye insurance just kicked in. I went to the eye doctor yesterday, so these new contacts.
Oh yeah, they did.
Yeah, I put on my story. They had dilated my shit. I could not see.
Oh yeah.
I was in that bitch.
Yeah, so make sure you don't fall asleep with your fucking contacts in. That's why.
Yeah. And we're introducing a new segment. So one of us is gonna be giving a hygiene tip every week, and now we're gonna start giving y'all money tips. You know what I'm saying? Since this is Paid N Bazed. So we're gonna give y'all money tips. So I'm gonna give y'all a money tip. A money tip.
I got one too.
Okay. You wanna go first? I ain't even prepared.
Oh yeah. Money tip. If you fucked up and you need some gas, make sure you pay at the pump. Run that bitch's credit.
Yeah.
They'll take $1 off and that bitch will hit a couple days later and you only pay $1 for your gas.
I filled my tank up plenty of times like that. Pay at the pump, tap that bitch. Don't put the card in. Tap it.
Tap that hoe.
Tap that hoe.
You can put the card in if you got like Navy Federal, but you gotta type in your zip code.
It worked for the card too. If you got
If
you got whatchamacallit.
I never tried the card. Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, Navy Federal too. Usually it worked for the card if you run it, but you just don't put your pin in.
Now just know if you let it sit for more than like 24 hours, you're gonna have to pay an overdraft fee. But if you don't do it too much, you can call and get it finessed off.
If you worried about you ain't got nothing to fill up your tank, you're not worried about that overdraft. We gonna make it. We live in check to check.
Well, actually, some bank like I done had a bank where they would let me overdraft up to 200.
Yeah.
My people, man, y'all gotta get ViStar. I know people shit on ViStar. ViStar does not do overdraft fees.
Really?
They don't do overdraft fees.
I'm actually finna open an account with
Navy Federal don't either.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Navy Federal. Yeah, they don't do overdraft fees. Only time they do draft fees if you do like some fluke shit, like you try and pay like you know how you can pay some of your bills with your routing number.
Yeah.
If you try and do that and they
because that's a return check fee. That's not.
That's a return check fee. But they don't do overdraft fees.
Shout out to ViStar, man. I judged on y'all when I was down in the hard place. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's why I'm finna get
went in there with one of them checks that they send you in the mail and want you to buy shit with.
Yeah, I did that when I was a young nigga. I think I had ViStar, like I finessed them nigga for like $300. But then I had opened an account like later down the line and they ain't never mentioned that shit.
Yeah, I finessed them for like $3,000.
Damn.
Y'all gotta get that shit. Y'all gotta get that shit in blood.
I'm going to ViStar because I owe Navy Federal like 30 bands. But this is all alleged.
Yeah, he just got out. That's why he look like this today.
But yeah, shout out to Navy Federal, man. I fuck with y'all, but
I ain't fucking up my Navy Federal.
Yeah, I fucked that up, man.
Yeah.
I fucked it up bad.
But ViStar, I went and opened an account knowing full and well what I was gonna do. Shout out to y'all. That's premeditated. No, I'm just playing. This jokes.
Okay, now I'm trying to think of a good money tip that'll help the people out if they down and out.
Nigga finna get a Roth IRA.
Nah, because really I'd rather do like hood tips. Like that's gonna really help people.
Okay.
Damn, I'm trying to think. I don't know. I be doing all type of shit. Okay, I can tell you where you could get. Number one, Wawa, get you a Wawa card. Every time you go to Wawa, scan that bitch because you get a lot of free shit and free points. And sometimes when you're hungry, you can feed yourself that way. Same thing with McDonald's.
Yeah, McDonald's.
I'm going to McDonald's when I leave here. I want some McDonald's. I just had a taste for it because you was talking about that situation.
Down and out, you check that out. You might have dinner for the night. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's my money tip. Make sure you get them little rewards programs. So I think of you bigger than the program because I used to never do them.
Oh yeah, I got a lot of
rewards. I done fed myself plenty of times off of. Damn, I got this many points.
Yeah, Chick-fil-A too.
Chick-fil-A too. Yeah. Every time you buy something, get them that code at McDonald's because the McDonald's points add up fast.
Yeah, because but McDonald's they be fun. You know who got good rewards actually? Burger King.
Really?
Yeah.
I love me a good Burger King.
Burger King got good rewards. Like they get like literally like you buy some shit. Starbucks, I go to Starbucks all the time.
Wendy's do too.
Yeah, for every $1 you get a point. And when you get $25 points, that's $1 off. So you know.
Man, I remember when I first quit my job and I was like fucked up for like 2 months. Bro, I remember one time I had like a Wendy's. That shit had like a free burger. I went and got the burger from Wendy's. I had one from McDonald's.
Got the fries.
Yeah, got the fries. Went to 3 different restaurants. And the fry, and you know the McDonald's one, you can get one and then you gotta wait like 10 minutes. 10 minutes and just go. Yeah.
You know they say at Chick-fil-A, it's like undercover rule. Like if you in the line and your car don't go through or something, they supposed to just give you the food for free. I never tested it.
Shit, I remember one time. That's not true. Well, I don't know.
If you touch it, yeah.
Probably. Cause
they say they just do it as a courtesy.
I don't know. Cause nigga, one time I ordered some food like on the app or whatever. And then when I got there, I guess it wasn't enough money on my card or it was locked or whatever. Because I was using
They in that bitch.
I was using like a Cash App card or something. So I'm like, I thought I had enough on there or whatever. So I just went through and so I got there and they was like, oh, I got there. They was like, yeah, I was like doing the pickup. They was like, oh, it didn't go through. I mean, then why the fuck y'all let me come all the way up here and do this shit? But I ended up just paying for it. But it's like, I don't know, like, because I was thinking about damn, like, what if I ain't have it? Like, I'd have been fucked up in the game. It's like, sir, we're gonna have to take a picture and put it on the window.
Yeah,
Broke ass nigga alert.
That shit be the worst. Like, you ever had to pay with like different cards? It'd be like,
nah, I did, but I
at least
did.
they make it easier now because you used to have to tell them what you wanted to use off each card. But now,
It'll just use what you got.
Let's say your shit like $8, $10. You got like $1 on this card, $1 on this card, and the rest. So I just be doing that. But how I'd be
3
like,
cards for $8 is nuts.
sometimes it be like that. So I'd be like, yeah, I'm just trying to get this money off these cards. I don't use them no more. I got money sitting on them.
Yeah.
Shit.
And that bit.
Whole time I was in the car, 197.
And that bit, sir, please.
Yeah.
I know what you are.
Yeah. Shit, I done gave a whole bunch of change and shit before. You got to do what you got to do sometimes.
Do y'all for the get money? Can an airport one kind of? It don't necessarily like count as like getting money, but it's kind of finesse.
It's a tip.
All right, as somebody that travels to the airport a lot, you can do this. If you go to the airport and you know how when you check in a bag, that bit be kind of expensive sometimes. That bit be about what, 50, 40? If y'all don't want to check in a bag, just run that bit through TSA, the big ass luggage, and then when you get to the gate, they gonna weigh it. They're like, this kind of like, what's up with this bag? All you gotta do is be like, hey man, I'm fucked up right now. I ain't got the 40. 9 times out of 10, they gonna push that shit through. The lady gonna tag it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I did that recently when I was in Vegas. I had the money. I was like, I didn't feel like paying that $50. Cause nigga, I just ran up a band in Vegas. Like I don't want to pay $50.
Wait, what airline was this?
I always do American Airlines.
Okay, because you know if you fly Spirit,
oh they Spirit, they gonna beat your ass.
Bitch, you knew this bag.
Attention, all passengers, if your bum ass ain't got the 50, don't bring your bag up here. Please and motherfucking thank you. Next in line.
No, for real.
Glad we cleared that. Yeah, I only fly American Airlines. Yeah.
I've learned like it's so easy to finesse people, like especially if you be nice about it.
Yeah.
People a lot of times don't let people get through with shit because they be acting entitled.
Yeah.
Like, come on, it's
like, are we really doing this? Like, you the one who ain't paying?
You gotta be like, I didn't know.
Yeah, I done looked out for people like when I used to work at like Walgreens and shit. Like, I changed the price on shit. I ain't give a fuck. I used to look out for people. I ain't care.
My mom went to jail for that.
I'm talking about like I would like changing in the system.
My mom was she gonna be mad I told you.
You talking about my dick?
She used to work at Marshall's when she was like in medical school or whatever. We was kids, and for the back to school, she was helping like people like her friends and stuff come up there and changing the prices, and she got too carried away.
Yeah, nah, doing too much. Okay, speaking of airlines, I got a tip too. So like away. Okay, so boom. If you ever on a plane and it's like, say they be like, the flight gonna be like 3 hours or some shit like that.
What?
And they be like the flight like 3 hours or some shit. A way that you can like make the flight faster is wear a suicide vest and bomb the plane.
That went left.
What?
Nigga, you ain't flying with me. TSA see this shit. They finna have you on high alert.
Yeah, like you could just wear like a vest with a bomb on it and blow the plane up and you'll be in heaven in no time. Or hell.
You going downstairs.
Stop talking like that. You know I'm finna fly soon. You know I got fly phobia.
Oh shit.
And he got that hat on too.
Yeah.
I was thinking about wearing this on the plane. I kind of want to spark some reaction.
I remember I was talking to this girl and she was out of town or whatever. And she was like a nigga. It was a Muslim nigga, bro. And like while they was waiting on the plane, I guess it was time for him to pray. And he pulled his rug out and got the brand, and he was like being loud and shit while he was praying. And she was like, I'm finna fucking change my fight. I'm not on this shit today. I was like, bro, you can't do that. But she was like, cause why would he just?
I'm not gonna lie, my first time flying was to New York, and it seemed like all like the Muslim people and shit kept like getting up to go to the bathroom. So like I started panicking because I'm like, okay, they all clearly going in the bathroom and typing their individual codes in the bomb. Like I know what the fuck is going on. I'm looking at the flight attendant like, bitch, you don't see this?
No, but where the fuck is the air marshal?
This is like the fifth Arab that went to the same bathroom.
they laughing and shit every time they go.
Yeah, I'm like, and then so when we started flying in, you could see the city. I was like, bro, why we getting so close to these buildings? I was like, this is it. This is it. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Like some stereotypes, it just is what it is. Like I know if I got on the plane with this, they're gonna be looking at me crazy.
Yeah, no, stereotypes real. Like I was in Waffle House last night, and I told the Waffle House and like our waitress, I'm like, a white boy walked in that bitch by himself. He had on like one of them Bill Cosby hats or whatever, and he had on black gloves with the fingers cut out. And I was like, and he like,
make my shit to
go.
He
like an incel, and I was like, all right, now I know y'all ass be training to whoop ass. I watch that cracker when he come. Like, y'all watch him. He sat next to us too. I'm like, keep an eye on him, dead ass.
No, for real.
They sat by the window.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, because he might be trying to get back for his mans.
Is there hold on before I get? Is there an air marshal on every flight, or is that? I think it's just the longer flights, right?
I'm not sure.
I think it's every flight.
I don't know.
But it don't matter how long this bitch is. If a nigga turn up, we all done. That bitch could be a 30-minute flight. If a nigga turn up,
first of all, them niggas was pussy.
Not
9/11 because. I don't give a fuck. Boss cutters, nigga, let's get it.
Boss cutters is crazy. Like you got to move that bitch a certain type of way to even really get in there. You can't just stab me with no box cutter.
Yeah, like we rumbling.
Is that even true? How do you know that? Nobody's none of them was survivors.
People was calling, and people got messages on their phone and shit from family
in the air.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I just looked it up. It says no air marshals are not on every flight.
Yeah, I think it's on more of like the longer flights or the international flights. But I'm
they're only on, I don't know what this means. It said they just on high risk flights. I don't know what that means.
High risk.
We got a couple Muslim passengers.
They gonna be on my flight if I wear this. I should
sit next to you and handcuff.
I wish I had meta glasses because if I did, I would wear this to see if I get random search.
But people don't treat like black. It's only like Arab Muslims that people treat like that. They don't treat like other Muslims like that.
Do y'all wear y'all do-rags on y'all flights?
Hell yeah.
I'm trying to think that I wear a do-rag on mine. If I don't really wear my do-rag in public though. Like if I do, I put a hat on or I put one of those on.
Every time I wear my dread cap, I always get like, I feel like I get molested.
Yeah, they be
I tested it out one time. Like I went through one. I just had my dreads hanging.
Yeah,
and I was fine. But every time I go through a flight and I wear my dread cap, bro, they be doing like the strictest check. Yeah. I remember one time. It was the first time I wasn't. They were like, "You mind getting checked in front of everybody?" I'm like, I don't know what you talking about. Oh, yeah, check me, bro. That man hand up my ass and
cavity check.
Yeah, I was like, hold up, bro. Yeah, and people looking at me. I'm like, bro, this kind of weird.
Yeah, like.
And next time I did it, he was like, you mind get checked from? I was like, nah, bro, we're gonna go to the side or something. If you just gotta check me because you ain't might get molested. But yeah, every time I wear my dread cap, I always get like.
It only happened to me one time. That's why I wear drawers to the airport now because I ain't having no drawers because I was dropping a truck off and I had to fly back. Nigga was everywhere. Nah, my shit had shriveled up. So I was like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, why are you? Because they be.
Yeah.
You ever had a nigga do you like that at the club? I'm like, bro, this is the club, bro. You trying to get a feel on me.
You doing too much.
Yeah. Because that would be, I'm pretty sure some freaky niggas who be like, yeah, I want to do security.
Yeah, I think that's why they don't let them pat the girls down.
Yeah. Man, listen. I dated somebody who was in TSA before. Like, that shit crazy. But
all right,
stereotypes is
I'm trying to get some Jamaican food.
Yeah, I know, I'm hungry. All right, let's get into shout out rock out. Till death do us part.
No.
Hey fellas, my name is Britt and I'm from Cali. So my brother had an untimely passing that rocked our whole family.
Sorry to hear that, Britt.
Rocked your whole family. Shout out to rock out. Staying with the theme. Nah, sorry for your loss for real. He was.
That's crazy.
I'm trying
my brother was shot and it rocked our whole family.
So I wanted to rock with you guys.
He was shot while smoking crack, while smoking rock. So I
He
wanted
just taking shit way like, this nigga's like going like to the worst.
not you, Britt. The other one.
He was a loving husband too, and had 2 kids with his wife. We've always treated her good, and I've always considered her my sister until now. Recently, I got word that she's back on the dating scene and currently fucking one of my homies, but she doesn't know I know him from around the way. She's always played this good girl role, so I was astonished to find out she's been out here being a loosey-goosey, and my brother has only been in the ground 8 months.
Man, what?
What really bothers me is how she still acts so heartbroken over the loss and damn near posts about missing her husband daily. But to me, her hidden actions do not go along with the true heart of a grieving wife. Am I being shot out for thinking she moved on too quick? Please let me know.
She acting like she getting remarried. Britt, shut the fuck up and mind your fucking business. You tripping.
I don't know. I want my sister to step like that too. Bitch,
Yeah.
8 months? Now you can't wait a year?
The fuck? She grieving, bro.
So if I was married to my girl it's like 8 months and you found out she fucking, you gonna be like,
No. I literally have a brother who died and his hoes was fucking.
Hoes and wife is 2 different
His
things.
girlfriend, she had another nigga before a year was up. Like that shit be like that.
Yeah, but
Nigga
wife,
dead.
So how long are you gonna take to fuck off after your wife die?
Nigga, you know how I'm gonna be grieving so fucking bad? Like I'm gonna be fucking. I'm gonna be fucking like that.
What you think,
Just to feel something.
I mean, that the person that sent in the email. I'm sorry, bro. That's 8 months. That's
8 months is a long time. And all she doing is fucking on the low. Like,
Yeah.
you trying to give her the Lauren London treatment.
You can't judge because everybody looks at things differently, and she might look at it as just sex, and she might have been a freak. And let's be real, she might have been wanting to fuck somebody else,
or she just, like she got needs.
Yeah, and the death was, just a convenience.
Why is your homeboy telling you that shit? Lame man nigga.
But all in all, for me, my bitch better not fuck. My woman, my wife better not fuck off for at least 2 years.
Yeah,
But 2 years is crazy.
2 years is nuts. But,
Listen.
But you dead though.
This is to experience me. Yes, a 2-year minimum.
2-year minimum.
I'm hoping you don't fuck nobody for 10 years.
Yeah. Like Lauren London definitely been fucking. But you know what I'm saying? But
you don't know that.
She been fucking. Shout out to
who you think? Who is she gonna? Well, no, that's not true.
Niggas was trying to fuck her. Niggas don't give a fuck.
No, I was gonna say who would be fucking her that we wouldn't know about it, but that don't.
Oh yeah, no. People fuck all the time. But yeah, shout out to my brother.
They be saying Kobe every other day.
Oh yeah.
Kobe wife fucking or she pregnant. Now she gives me like she would fuck. Especially because they almost divorced before.
She wouldn't be wrong to fuck.
Yeah, why Kobe wife and not Lauren London?
Because mixed women, like, I don't know, they just kind of, she's not like,
is she mixed? I think she's Spanish. She's not black.
Oh, that make it even 10
yeah,
times.
that
Right.
is
She's
true.
fucking.
That is true.
Kobe's wife is, and then they almost divorced at one point, remember?
20 years ago.
So what?
So she didn't want to leave. She just because he
dick.
was cheating and shit.
It's well, hers is probably a little different because there was a kid involved too.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it wasn't. Yeah, Kobe's daughter died.
You didn't know that?
Oh, no. I thought he was saying he had a kid on her.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah, I know that.
No, he caught a charge on her.
You know, she still don't like Drake for that line.
Right. Oh, yeah.
Kobe,
yeah.
my nigga, I hate it.
Oh, yeah. I forgot they was finna, whatchamacallit, they was finna get divorced
Bitch,
again.
you wasn't with me shooting in the
Yeah,
gym.
I forgot they was finna get divorced again. You right.
So, yeah, that's why I'm saying, like, some wives be like, no, but,
Shout out to my brother. He after he died, you grieve in strange ways. Like I fucked some of my brother hoes, like for him after he died.
That's different.
Yeah, like for Rob.
But if you fucked his wife,
Yeah,
like, that's
not that.
crazy.
And like a girl, like the last girl he dated, like she dated some of my homeboys. Not that my brother didn't know them though. But like,
I was about to say,
so it's like, so it'd be like
y'all
small
look
world.
greasy.
It'd be like small. It'd be like small world. Not that my brother knew. Like he didn't know him. Like it was like actually my friend from school, like outside of like my friends.
So like, Cause I always be feeling like we don't know fully what happens in the afterlife. Like, so it's like I would also be scared to fuck like right after my spouse died. Cause I'm like, what if they watching me?
Yeah.
Cause I'm definitely gonna.
You are not alone.
I'm a haunted bitch. I'm be in the room like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
bitch, it's been 3 months.
While she sleep, cutting her shit with like a razor so she get
No,
razor bump.
I'm setting it off in the act.
Oh, in that.
I'm like, bro, you finna fuck this nigga in our bed.
You in there watching, you cucking in the afterlife. Nigga, that bitch. No,
this is wild. No, he can't do that when I'm going. I'm gonna be in heaven.
That nigga Ghost.
Yeah.
But yeah, nah. Oh yeah, that's a good movie, Ghost. But yeah, I'd be like imagine you fuck out your bitch watching you. But that's what they was doing on Best Man, like the little series that had just came out.
I ain't watched that bullshit.
He was fucking 9,000.
Yeah, if your wife died, you gonna go crazy, bro. And not cause like you grieving. You gotta think, bro. Like when, never mind. I'm not saying that on camera. Yeah, bro. Let's leave, bro.
So okay, wait. Lastly, what's the time limit for her to like move on and be with somebody like in a relationship openly?
That people wouldn't look at her crazy. I don't know how to take it because like I do have a friend who died. Yeah, this is gonna be deep in the podcast. Ain't nobody gonna say that, but I do have somebody I was friends with who was killed or they died, and he was married at the time. And I don't know if his wife knows that we were friends or whatever, but I posted him before and she's posted him before and I commented on it or whatever. Like, but like she definitely be shooting at me though. And it's like, I ignore it every time, but out of respect for him, you know what I'm saying? Because we was friends, you know what I'm saying? That y'all was married. But at the same time, I do kind of feel bad because it's like, damn, he gone. Like, is she not allowed to move on? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, is it wrong for her to move on? Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, because he gone. So, like, I feel like she deserving the love or something like that. But you're just not going to find it. You're not going to find it here, though.
Yeah, it's wrong for her to try to do it with you.
Yeah, but I never, like, was with
But believe it or not,
like, you know what I'm saying?
That happens a lot. Like, especially, like, if, like, the brother or the right-hand man be around supporting, and then next thing you know, he fall off into the widow coochie.
That happens.
Yeah, it happens a lot. So, but yeah,
grieving in weird ways.
I think you're still grieving your brother's death.
Yeah,
and it's just hard for you to accept that, especially if you feel like your brother was this good person and stuff, but you don't know what was going on in their marriage. You don't know why she's doing that, and you just gotta have grace and kind of mind your business. You know what I'm saying?
You know why she's doing it because he's dead.
Yeah, he's not coming.
Yeah, it's like, and she still honors him. Clearly, she misses him. And, like, you really being selfish as fuck because, like, they had kids and that was your husband. You know what I'm saying? That was her husband. Like, you kind of got to step outside it. So that was your brother and shit. You shouldn't even be worried about, like, who she fucking and shit. Like, just appreciate your nieces and nephews and shit. Matter of fact, if you really love your brother, babysit.
But it might, it might be a moral thing because maybe for you wouldn't move on that fast. You wouldn't fuck nobody that fast, but everybody's not you. So, I don't think you're wrong. I just think it's a perspective thing. Yeah, you're grieving.
You're grieving, and when you grieve somebody, you are very irrational, and you want somebody to blame, somebody to take focus your attention on. Like, I can speak for firsthand. Like, so like when you grieving somebody who you love and never coming back, you take everything personal. To this day, like, people, my name on social media is Trey TTG Rob. And people who don't know me or whatever, like, they think people got something to say or whatever, and they think my name Trey and they use that name, I take it personally, even though I know, like, they probably just think that's my name or whatever. But I don't even like for people who I don't fuck with to even say that word. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, still to this day, I have irrational like shit that'll trigger me to like want to go on your shit. So yeah, I get it.
Okay, well, again, just grieve some more. Stay out of it, though. It's nothing to be said. So, yeah. Well, this was a crazy episode, but yeah.
This is insane.
It's a Riz out.
I feel like we still got good time. It's only 7.
Yeah.
Yeah. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Fuck with us, man. Talk to us.
Yeah, we had so much shit that we cut out this episode. We're gonna have to figure out something to do with it. So. Yeah. All right, man.
Patreon.
Patreon.
Yeah, this might be the first drop on Patreon.
This is fucking nuts, though.
Somebody wanted to talk fucking slaves and sucking dick. No.
I'm
asked
the
question.
slave.
No, he asked the question. I just said I suck a dick to save my life. I would.
Niggas suck a dick to save your life, but you wouldn't suck a dick to make slavery never happen or end slavery.
Fuck them slaves.
Niggas crazy.
I'm talking. No, let me stop. No,
Fuck them slaves is nuts. All right, bro. Let's just go, bro. He got enough. He got to cut out. Like sign us the fuck out, bro.
And while we at it, fuck. Please cut that.
fuck the cat.
Myron just went crazy again about Tariq Nasheed. All right, it's your boy Low Key V,
and it's your main man K Thrizzle,
and this is
Paid N Bazed.
It paid a bad house. Get money and wash your ass out.